do I open this?
1 step forward and 2 steps back. I've got 2 suspects.
Dude, I don't know how to work a picture frame. Am I?
So turn it around to the back.
Oh.
Yeah, turn it
I got
around
it.
to the back.
Why are you not?
So easy.
Oh, probably because there we go.
Do I leave the white card thing in it?
You can.
Is that what I put the photo on?
The hell are you talking about?
You can.
I got my mom a photo because she doesn't have any recent photos of me. So oh my god, the bitch didn't cut him.
Man, you should cut yourself. I mean, cut him yourself.
I have to now.
I
don't have scissors. I have to run upstairs and grab scissors. Are you recording yet, Andrew?
That's why I played the soundbite.
God damn.
What soundbite?
I forgot about that bit.
I didn't say anything bad yet, did I?
I think we have.
It's fine. I can edit the recording. I'm not streaming. Also, this is gonna be fun.
Valid.
This is gonna be fun. I'm already noticing spelling mistakes.
Spelling mistakes.
Alright, so it was a senior thesis for call. I'll explain the game when you get it pulled up and ready. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab scissors. Nice one.
It's a senior Theseus.
I hit escape, which just exits the game. I'm used to that bringing up a menu.
It is a Theseus. Okay.
It's like a murder mystery thing.
Gotcha.
Have either of you two gamers... fuck. Never mind.
You want to roll that back? Try again?
Hey, have you guys heard of Upgamer?
I fucking hate it here.
No, what's that?
Let's Upgamer, Caden!
Okay. Let me explain this game. I gotta do justice for this game for one very specific reason I'll get into in a second. So, this game is a game by my buddy, Brady Hooker made the game. He said it was cool to say his name because obviously he made the game. And it's a game where you play as a detective based off originally the first Murder House. I'm sure you guys know that story. I don't remember what the guy's name was. I'm out of breath. I ran downstairs. This is a bad time for me to be explaining stuff. All right. What? I probably should have run downstairs with scissors now.
I'm just genuinely having fun.
Hey, running with scissors made Postal.
They did in fact make Postal, and Postal Dude is a really cool guy. I like that guy.
I can't believe John St. John voiced him in one of the things. Anyway, this game is a senior thesis for his college class, so take everything with a grain of salt. It was a time crunch sort of thing. However, one of the cool aspects of this game is I'm in it. I'm the main character. I did voice work for this game, and that makes me really proud.
I'm really convinced that because John St. John will do anything, your friend probably could have offered John St. John a sandwich and a couch to sleep on, and John St. John would have voiced the main character.
What else did you do in this, Caden?
What do you mean?
I know.
Oh my god. Is that where the joke was going?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. Before we start, Caden, before I forget, last episode we had a question about Ozymandias, right? Ozymandias. Anyway, I've got a personal pet peeve with that. So, I decided to Google it and all of that, and the reason why I personally didn't recognize it is because that's the Greek translation of King Ramses II. My personal pet peeve is I really fucking hate name translations because your name is your name is your name is your name in every fucking language ever, and I think that based off that question's fucking invalid.
What question?
And yes, I know that's based off of a poem. What's up?
Also, I don't think we were recording Trivia Murder Party. I think we were just playing that while we were in
we were
games.
just... Yeah,
we did.
That. But yeah, that's So like that comes from like a Greek translation, which is just Latin of like King
Because
Ramses
Ozymandias
II.
is the Ozymandias is the Oh no, because King Ramsey. Yeah, it's so yeah. Okay. Because I was
Yeah.
like, he's Egyptian, if I remember correctly. Okay.
Yes. So like the reason why I picked fucking Greek or Latin or like is because like yeah, that's how that would be pronounced like and spelled. But like because
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the story where they like did that, like I like got fucked over really hard. But yes, I know who King Ramses is.
Meanwhile, I
Pharaoh.
knew what it was. I knew what it was just because I've watched Watchmen. Who watches the Watchmen? All right. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I have more to say about this game, but I've like blanked. So like I feel
fine.
bad.
We can actually get into it.
Yeah.
Here.
We could say fuck you, Alan Moore, for writing really great things and then hating on them, and start the game, Andrew.
3 months since I took this case, and I feel like it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. I've got 2 suspects in mind, and I'm hoping this call will put one of them away for life.
I hope that your character
was
is just
me.
Scott Shelby from Heavy Rain.
I am a grizzled detective, so kind of, yeah.
Well, what I mean by
I
that
know-
is, like, the twist is you're the guy
My
who
name's
did
Bruno,
the bad thing.
The Undertaker Cesaro.
I
ain't really feeling like answering no questions, but I'll tell you this. Ever since I started
That's
working at my father's factory, I've taken a lot of
you can
people's
blur
lives
his
in
name. I
those
don't know
roles.
if he
But
wants
now
it
I
said
have
or
my
not.
eyes on a new.
If you know him, Andrew.
Vaguely.
Yeah, that's him. Me and him are both voice actors in this game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's murder, you got suspects.
I like that there's spatial audio going on. Like there's actual, like, 3D audio going on. At least, like, from what I'm watching with my headphones, it's, like, actually accurate to where he's standing.
Cool.
Which, like, for that being a thesis, that's actually really impressive.
Yeah. Like, you know, everything you hear from me was, I mean, you've heard it all before because you've done multiple episodes with me. I recorded, obviously, on my little setup I have here already, obviously.
Alright, so...
But this was really fun to be a part of. Like, I had a blast, like, the entire time doing it. And I really, like, I want to do voice acting. It's what I'm very passionate about. And so, being able to get the opportunity to do that was very fucking cool.
Yeah, being a voice actor would be fun. I'd like to, like, it's not, like, I don't know exactly what I'm passionate about in life still, but it's something that I've always had, like, it'd be fun to do, because I go to conventions already anyway, and, like, I fuck with lots of video games and anime and stuff, so, like, it'd be fun to just get into the industry that I like, that, like, takes up so much of my time already.
Yeah.
I'd love to get into voice acting, but 1, I hate the sound of my own voice, and 2, I really only have, like, 2 or 3 voices I can do. My default voice and, like, a really old person voice.
He likes this really old man.
Well, here's the thing about that. Like, I mean, in this, I do my default voice, and then, you know, like, I mean, like, you know, like
It's
that.
fine.
I mean, shit. Troy Baker's been doing his default voice for everything he does. Like, you know, that's not an issue. The hating your own voice thing, though, is like something you have to like grow with, because it's not that I hate my own voice. It's that I'm a perfectionist. So like the amount of times I would record a line in this, and then
Want to throw it away and redo it and whatever.
Yeah, I like there was multiple times where I'm like, I didn't like the way I delivered that line, and I would just delete it. I would fuck it because I wouldn't even want the temptation of, well, maybe I can send that one in because it was good enough, because it wasn't good enough to me.
And that's where like voice direction comes from, having a second person to be like,
yeah. Which I didn't have any voice direction. It was just simply a script and whatever. You know, like that's fine.
It's not a fucking
for a project
studio
like
running this. It's like one dude making this. So
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a voice director.
I did Delfino Death Brecky up there as well. I did the voice of that guy.
Okay.
I don't know if you can call him or whatever. It says call. I haven't even played this yet. I need to play this. Just to, you know.
You should call Freddy Freaker.
Yeah, call Freddy Freaker.
All right.
But the you know, like there's an audio file from him eventually, and I did his voice as well, and that was like 30 to 40 minutes because it was a New York accent that he wanted, and so that was 30 to 40 minutes of me going, yeah, I'm New York. No, nope, that's not it. I'm gonna like there's probably, if I still have one of them saved on my folder, of me doing it about halfway, going, God damn, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, and then like it ends. Like just.
I'm
I,
from
like-
New York. I'm walking here. Also, I
'Cause-
fuck kids.
Should I read these since I'm the character?
You can, yeah, go.
Diary entry 9. Ever since my wife left, I feel like it got harder and harder to focus and solve my cases. Chief said that if I don't come away from this case with a suspect in custody, my detective days are over.
Alright. It won't let me... It gives me the interactive thing, but it won't let me drink
My
my
name's
coffee.
Bruno. The Undertaker, Cesario.
You've already
I ain't really
talked.
feeling like
You're-
answering no questions.
My name's Delfino.
My name's Bruno.
Ah,
The
shit,
Undertaker,
everybody's
Cesario.
talking at once.
I ain't really feeling like answering no questions. But I'll tell you
That was
this.
one of the problems
Ever
he
since I
mentioned
started
people
working
had
on
with
my
the game,
father's
was that
trap,
like the
I've
audio
taken a
cues
lot
would
of
play
people's
over
lives
if they
in those
stepped into the
walls.
barrier again.
But now I have my eyes on a new building, the Ocean's Deep Hotel.
Okay.
Oh, you can call Freddy Freaker. There is enough numbers.
Yeah, call 1111 and call 2222. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Alright, I guess we're gonna...
Maybe that's something for later.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
What is this?
By the way, this is there's puzzles. It's a puzzle game technically.
Okay.
Zap, zap.
So I'm not gonna send this video to my girlfriend.
Okay, I need 4
Because
pieces. Cool.
yeah. But my she's gonna play this game. That's not why I'm not gonna send it, but because I'm gonna say so for Mother's Day I got my mom a candle, and I got her a Snickers bar and a picture of me because she doesn't have any current pictures of me. And my girlfriend also wanted a picture of me, so her birthday's coming up. And so I got them like both the same picture of me. Well, it's the pictures of me and my girlfriend. It was on Easter.
There's a body in these.
And they have, in fact, hit the floor.
But can you count to 4?
That's a really
No,
good
I-
parody. That's a really funny
is.
parody.
Oh. Let's see. The password was 7, 3, 2,
It was 42069.
8. That was it. Alright, cool.
There isn't enough numbers on there for 42069.
It's like Duke Nukem Forever. It's every passcode, just like Duke Nukem Forever is the game of the year every year.
Alright, cool.
This man
Or
seems to
how,
have dread
like,
mucus spot 'em in and around
In a
his
lot of
nose and
games,
mouth.
the first
This man
passcode
seems to
is
have dread mucus spot 'em in and
451 in
around
a
his
lot of,
nose
like,
and mouth.
cyberpunk games.
Almost like he was asphyxiated.
He was, in fact, asphyxiated.
This man seems to
That
have
line
dread
was so
mucus
hard for me to
spot 'em.
deliver
This man
because
seems to
saying
have dread mucus spot 'em
asphyxiated
in
was so
Asphyxiated.
fucking
his
hard.
mouth.
Yeah.
Almost
Well, I know now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Getting, like, pronouncing it to where all the syllables, like, sound correct, like, would be the hard part.
Enunciating
for sure.
words, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
by the way, Caden, this is your diary entry.
Diary entry 14. My family has been the most important thing in my life, and somehow I managed to screw it up. When Barbara took our son, it felt like the world was caving in. But I'm hoping with solving this case comes the opportunity for my family to reunite. I gotta say, when I was recording, I recorded the trailer voiceover as well, because he was like, yeah, can you do the trailer voiceover and just kind of do the in a world voice? And I was like, yeah, I can do that. This music creeped me the fuck out.
Hey, it's got the biohazard thing in it. Is this a Duke Nukem game?
Or a Resident Evil game.
Both. Duke Nukem Forever, Resident Evil 6. I was
am
trying to be
kind of
creative and I didn't
excited.
even...
Oh God,
Resident Evil.
I am
Very
kind of
intrigued.
excited.
That hurts my
Resident Evil
eyes.
9 leaked.
That hurts my eyes. I
Potentially.
can't read that. I can't even read that properly.
yeah,
That'll be on the viewer for reading.
yeah. So developer,
Senior thesis, you know, I'm not gonna be like a huge dick
either
about it.
outline the color, outline the text in something, or just make it a readable color. Bright green is not good.
It is in fact mean.
Okay. I
But
have
I don't
code
know
for
if you
that.
guys saw or not, but there was a potential leak for Resident Evil 9
Fuck.
where you get,
Yeah,
where we
that
get
got
to
me a
be a
little bit, too.
48-year-old Leon Kennedy, which, like, that would be cool.
I hope so.
Do
You
I have
think
to
he's
play
still saying
Moonlight
women?
Sonata?
That'd be really funny. I don't.
Sonata. Let's go.
He hasn't really played any of the Resident Evil games. I think he played RE4 remake. I don't know. I should ask him what Resident Evil games he's played. I don't think he's played the original though.
What the fuck?
I mean, to be fair, as long as it's not Resident Evil 7, like, that's my, like, bottom of the barrel. Like,
What does this pipe go to?
I think Resident Evil 7 is, like, and Andrew and I have, like, talked about this before. A lot of the problem with Resident Evil 7 is that game was designed to be the first AAA game to be fully playable in VR, and it suffers a lot because of that.
Because of that, yeah. All I'm saying is they made RE4 in VR, and that's a game from 2005. Like, maybe don't design your game based around
Oh, yeah, that's,
VR.
that's the unreadable one.
Yeah, I don't know. Ethan Winters just sucks as a character. Like, the end.
There's something off about this rug. Looks like it was thrown down haphazardly. But why?
But
More fuses?
why?
But why?
What?
I see
What?
Like missing tile or whatever the
More
hell this
fuses?
is,
For what?
but I can't interact with that.
Maybe the fuses
More
are just now in
fuses?
your inventory.
For what?
Maybe.
More
Okay.
fuses?
Oh.
There's a
no,
fuse,
right there.
but won't let me pick it up.
Oh my god. More fuses? God, that's a lot of what? More fuses?
Oh my god, more fuses? Like, that's what it said.
That's so good.
God, more
I don't think
fuses?
that's a fuse.
More fuses?
Yeah, it is. You
Oh,
just have to.
Okay.
Look at it the right
It's
way.
weird. You can't get it from this angle.
God, that's a
You
lot of
can't get. All
More
right,
fuses?
whatever.
Have you ever tried to pick up a pin, but
More
like from the
fuses?
long ends instead of like the ends that you regularly
Oh
grab?
my
It's
God,
very
that's a lot
hard.
of blood.
Like, it's tricky to grab things, you know? Don't be mad at them. It's hard to grab
All right.
things.
So I've got the other two fuses.
Oh, fuck.
All right, that opens something. Cool.
What does this pipe go to?
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
That
you.
the fuse opened this.
Yo, you opened the door. Get on the floor.
I can't crouch.
Oh, well, how are you gonna walk the dinosaur?
I don't know.
Hurts
Is
my
I'll,
feelings.
I'll do a live action video of me dressed up as a detective walking the dinosaur.
I mean, that would go hard.
Killer fixed the boiler room with these huge gears. That must be what powers the moving walls. But how did they get them up here without people noticing? Killer fixed the boiler room with these huge gears. That must be what powers the moving walls.
Maybe that's what the rug's for.
But how did they
Maybe.
get them up here without people noticing?
Maybe you can make that connection now. Like I said, I recorded all these lines, so like I kind of understand what's going on, but not really.
Or 2069.
I have a feeling it has to do with the colors.
It probably
What if
does.
it's like? What if it's like red, blue, green, as in like red? What is R in the alphabet? Like blue, like B would be 2.
Red would be well past 9,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, hey. It goes up to 15.
Is R is not 15 though.
You could almost put 42069.
Yeah, it's like
You
19,
just put
so...
320.
It's probably like those colors are in a room, and that the room
Probably.
has the number somewhere.
It
It's
is
not 420. That much we know.
Maybe it's 666. Ooh!
Oh, I know. Let's go call back to another game we played a couple episodes ago.
I don't remember this callback.
Hugo.
Oh yeah.
Hugo. What did we play? Hugo?
Hugo's
Hugo's
House
House.
of Horrors.
Oh,
That's an
yeah.
old...
Yeah,
wanna
I
say
don't
point
remember
and click
that
adventure
one, because
game.
that one's old.
It's older
But I
than
remember.
you. Okay,
It is
so...
older than me. But it also isn't.
Oh, wait. I think I know the... I gotta find all the things. It's not that. I gotta find all the diary entries.
Oh, because the diary entries are colored. You're
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Yo, racist.
I'm not. Well, one of the diary entries was in the typewriter, was it not?
That might have been it. Okay, so red is 9.
Yep.
Oh, is it RA9? Is it RA9?
9, 14,
9, 14.
6. Ah, shit.
Man, where's the dinosaur?
It's a head
Oh,
and a
sweet.
jar, okay.
Man, got
Um,
head.
And I can't do anything with it. Alright.
Well, use your imagination. You can do something with
That
it.
might be an Easter egg, because he said that. Because if there wasn't a line of dialogue for that, that's probably just like a little like secret, like, oh, that's like cool. You know what I mean?
This must be the maintenance room for the hotel. This must be the maintenance
There's all
room
blood
for the
over there.
hotel.
Yeah, I did too.
There's a hand.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's a hand.
Just go through the other way.
Well, there's my third victim. God! Smashed in between the walls. Poor bastard. Oh my god.
Go in the living room, because there's a door
Poor bastard.
that you haven't tried.
Oh my god. Third victim. Smashed in between the walls.
See
Oh my
the
God.
right? Yep, that.
yeah, can't interact with it.
Probably just set dressing.
There's stuff behind it.
You can't do it with that attitude, that's for sure.
So I think I gotta find a way to open that wall or something.
This must be the maintenance room.
Yeah,
Whoa.
probably. Because he said there's giant gears.
Yes.
Yo, you should just
He, as if it's
use
not
those
me doing
propane
the
tanks and blow it up.
Killer fixed the boiler.
Blow the whole
with
room up.
Huge gears. That must be what powers the moving walls. What? Killer fixed the boiler room with these huge gears. That must be what powers the moving walls. What?
Because I've also got...
Up here without people noticing.
Apparently I got a flashlight and a battery.
And a fuse.
Killer fixed the boiler
And
room
2
with these
fuses.
huge gears.
Even though I used them
That
all.
must be what powers the moving walls. But how did they get them up here without people noticing? Well, there's my third victim. Smashed in between the walls. Poor bastard didn't know what was coming.
Try your flashlight down that hole in the.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Wrong way, dumbass.
It's in the bathroom.
Yeah, I have no spatial awareness if you haven't noticed.
There's something off about
Oh, it's
this
fine.
rug. Looks like it was thrown down haphazardly. More fuses? But why? For what?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just a solid background. What the hell?
I wonder if it's possible if that, like, is a glitch and that's not supposed to be there. Or if it's a red herring. You should always drink The liquid from bottles
Neat.
everywhere. Always drink it.
Just a head in a jar.
Yeah, Futurama. Love that show.
I was gonna
This
say
must
that
be
kind
the
of reminds me of
maintenance room for the
Futurama.
hotel. Oh my god. Well, there's my third victim. Smashed in between the walls.
Oh my god, I seriously hit that oh my god line like fucking Solid Snakes. What?
Well,
I
there's my
really,
god.
really like
Smashed in between
the
walls.
one where
Poor
he's
bastard
outside
didn't know it was
and he's just talking to Liquid like in the helicopter, and it's the really, really exaggerated
coming.
what?
The boiler room with these huge ears.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it
that
was
one's so
referred to.
funny. That's like one of my
How did they
favorite
get them
voice
up here
clips
without
ever.
people noticing?
I swear I picked up some stuff in the
Oh my
bathroom
God,
or one of the bedrooms or
Smashed in
something.
between the walls. Poor bastard didn't know it was coming.
I still
Or
feel
no,
like
it's in the
there's something
bedroom.
missing in that.
Because there was
This man
There's-
seems to have dried mucus.
Yeah, you
and
that,
picked up
and
that
around
pipe
his nose
thing.
and mouth.
Big
Almost like he was
Sam.
asphyxiated.
Yeah.
yeah, because I picked up the chemicals.
Is there
that were
more
there.
around this room you can look at?
What's that?
Is this like what's in? Can you open up that abattoir?
This man seems to have dried mucus.
Behind you?
and spotted
Nope.
In and around his nose and
You
mouth.
cannot find Asland.
This man seems to have dried mucus and sputum in and around his nose and mouth.
Sputum.
Almost like he was asphyxiated.
And it won't let me examine the chemicals because I already picked them up.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it did
This man seems to have
actually
dried
glitch out.
mucus and sputum in and around his nose and mouth. Almost like he was
So,
asphyxiated.
you know what?
You can exit and try again. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
We will find out
It's been
on
3
this
Yeah.
episode of Dragon Ball Z. Not the next one.
Where is the... There it is.
Goku flops his hairy cock out.
months since I took this case, and I feel like it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. I've got 2 suspects in mind, and I'm hoping this call will put one of them away for life.
Alright. Okay, it's not randomized.
And like I said, I'm pretty sure that jar thing is just like a little Easter egg. Like, oh, you solved a neat little puzzle you didn't need to.
What does this pipe go to? What does this pipe go to?
Okay.
What's in the lock?
What's in the box?
He got it. He got it.
Dude, I fucking love 7.
That's one of those movies that I watched like on TV, and have seen like parts of it.
Yeah, it says I
But
have
I've
a
never-
fuse and I haven't picked up a fuse.
I've never actually watched the whole movie start to finish.
Oh, I've seen it numerous times. I fucking love that movie. I watched VHS 94 and VHS 99 recently, and those movies were really good.
Okay, so that and the chemical were the 2 fuses that popped up in my
That you
Oh,
had.
inventory.
okay. Is like the VHS like the ones where like people find the horror VHS tapes and they're all like there's like 3 to 5 stories.
You
per
can't go in there
movie.
till you put the pipe fuses in. There, yeah, it's like 5 stories per movie.
Yeah, because I've watched the first 3 of them.
Boo.
Ah! Why would you do something so scary?
Yes, in this horror game.
Right.
No, a horror game is scary me when I play Dead Space with mods. To make everything not scary.
Fucking Dead Space, let's go.
There's something
Try moving the rug now.
More fuses? Looks like it was thrown down
what?
haphazardly. But why?
But why?
More fuses? For what?
I think the fuse comments is just about the fuses in the
More
room,
fuses?
but
For what?
as far as
Yeah.
because there's one in the trash
More
can.
fuses?
Trash
Oh my
can.
god, that's a lot of blood.
Okay, I'm stupid. Where's the trash can?
More fuses?
By the toilet.
Thank you.
For what? Oh my god, that's more fuses? For what?
Oh my god, some more fuses.
Dude, yeah, no, that happened earlier, and I was laughing because it's like the fear in my. Oh my
What does
god!
this go to?
More fuses?
Alright.
I'm gonna go through the script real fast and see if there's anything we're missing.
Probably.
I'm just chilling.
This must be the maintenance room for the hotel.
Okay, so it's not playing the line when you move the rug. There's a hole in the floor.
My third
It's,
victim.
it reeks of death. I bet the other victim's at the bottom.
Poor bastard didn't know what was
So
going
try moving the rug again and looking down the hole and see if it'll trigger then.
Did you have to download this game?
Yes.
So yeah, there's potential that you might have to do a fresh install, maybe.
More fuses? For what?
Alright.
More-
Gonna pause
That's
this video
what I
for
would
now.
suggest.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, it's a game that was a college thesis.
Nah, that's cool. Like, I'd fuck with it. I was just telling Andrew, like, that one game I recommended, Harold Halbert. Harold Halbert. Like, halibut. Yeah, because that's a fish. Like, that's
Yeah.
like an art
Yeah,
house
it's a-
game.
I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of what's that old claymation point and click game? The one with the blue dude.
Dude.
I should know this considering I fucking love point and clicks, but I'm drawing a blank here.
The only blue dude
I'm looking up-
point and click I can think of is Pajama Sam, and I know you're not talking about Pajama Sam.
Blue guy clay point and click. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Well, that's Army Krog. The Earthworm gem creator made it.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
But it's structured a lot like a point and click game, but like it's not a point and click game. And it took like
Right.
14 years to
It's been
make.
3 months since I took this case, and I feel like it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
You know what we should do? Are you
Got two
recording?
suspects
Yes.
in mind, and I'm hoping this call will put
I think for the channel we should play Guy Threepwood at some point.
You mean Monkey Island?
Yeah. I didn't remember what it was called. I just remember Guy Threepwood. I never beat it. I tried to, and I think I soft locked myself at the boat salesman guy.
I don't think that game's possible to soft lock yourself.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, LucasArts Studios were like actually really
Wait.
good game developers.
Okay, so I did a fresh
You
install.
read the note wrong?
No,
7328.
that's what I put in. Why are there 2 of them? Oh wait, that's the... I'm dumb. Never mind.
Apparently, you didn't do it right the first time.
Speed running.
This man seems to have dried mucus and sputum in and around his nose and mouth. Almost like he was asphyxiated.
Okay.
With his nose in his mouth.
And his nose in his mouth.
I don't think that's supposed to do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
There's something off about this rug. Looks like it was thrown down haphazardly. But why? Oh my god, that's a lot of blood.
I kind of wonder if you even
Oh my
need
God, more
to see down
fuses?
that hole to
For what?
complete the game.
Oh my god, that's a lot of
Probably
more
not.
fuses? For what?
Probably not.
I think you probably need to, that's not important. It's just the fuses, and then
Oh, I need to put the other 2 fuses.
You should take all the fire detectors and remove their batteries just because fuck them.
That's always funny to do at like an orphanage.
I wonder what if the sparking, if
Right.
that's indicating anything, or if it's just like, hey,
It just
there's
indicates where to
electricity.
go after the fuses.
This
Yeah,
must be the maintenance room for
It's
the
meant to
hotel.
indicate, oh, you got this fuse done. There you go.
Killer
I was
fixed the
just
boiler
curious
room
if
with
there
these
was
huge
anything
gears.
more to it
Must be
than
what
that.
powers the moving walls. But how did they get them up here without people noticing?
The real question is, what do you do with the chemicals that you have?
Right now, nothing, because I don't have them.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
This man seems to have dried mucus and sputum in and around his nose and mouth. Almost like he was asphyxiated.
Alright, go check out the 3rd victim.
In the wall.
Oh, hey!
Ah!
Ah!
Wait a minute. I heard a door open
Oh.
when I did that. But where's the door that opened?
Maybe it's the... Maybe you see what's broken, it's the one in the bathroom, actually.
No, because you need to put all 4 fuses to get through this door. Or no. All 4 fuses for that door. Pretty sure this just required 2 fuses.
There's something off about this.
Yeah.
Looks like it was thrown down
Then
haphazardly.
maybe it's...
But why?
Maybe it's the one, like, with the arm in it?
I don't think so, because I had picked that up before.
This must be
Yeah,
maintenance
but
room
that's
for
the first
hotel.
time we've
There's
paid
no
attention and heard that sound.
in between the walls.
Would it be,
Know what was coming.
I don't know, go back to the picture and look at it. Like,
Oh my god, 3rd victim.
I'm wondering if, like, you know, maybe that's sort of thing, like,
Didn't know what was coming.
X, it's an X,
Right.
you know? Is there... There's gotta be some sort of indicator of, like, if that did something. Maybe behind the door in the room where the body is. Not that body. The one in the wall.
Okay, the garage or whatever.
Like, maybe behind that door on your
This
right,
must
the
be
maintenance room.
for the hotel.
Not that one, not that one. The one that you, like, you go in and there's a door there. Because that's where the painting's near. No. Because it said, how did he get these gears up?
He gave him Viagra.
Oh my god, there's my 3rd victim. Smashed in between the walls. Poor bastard didn't know what was coming.
I feel like the oh my god is, like, programmed for the blood, when you see the blood. And there's a lot of blood, so oh my god keeps triggering.
Killer fixed the
Triggering.
with these huge gears. That must be what powers the moving walls. But how did they get them up here without people noticing? Killer fixed the boiler room with these huge gears. That must be what powers the
My
moving
name's probably
walls.
on there somewhere.
It is.
How did they get them up here?
I don't
without
see
people
it.
noticing?
Under special thanks.
My last name's spelled wrong. Damn it.
I mean, we're probably gonna blur out the last name anyway.
Killer
Unless
fixed the
you,
boiler
like-
room with
Fair.
these huge gears.
Unless you
That
want
must
people
powers
to
the
just
moving walls.
know.
Oh
I
my
don't
Well,
god.
it's
super
spelled
care. I
wrong,
mean, if I'm
so
gonna
it
do
doesn't matter.
Hey, how about you text the creator of this game and see where the hell I'm supposed to go?
Maybe you gotta play with the
I'll
fucking
take mine.
garbage bags. No, the garbage bags. Yes.
I just sent him Andrew's stuck in your game. That sounds like you got sucked into the game.
Man, I remember those creepy pastas.
I was only 9 years old when my daddy put me in the Game Boy SP Blue Edition.
That's legitimately really fucking funny.
No, that one's really fun. I've watched the Oni Plays animated one like hundreds
Yeah.
of times before.
That one's legitimately really fucking funny.
I could totally read it for the channel.
Chief, I think I figured
You
out who
gotta-
killed these men. The final death
Oh, hang
Sure.
on a second.
committed all the murders. All the
You just reported my other guy to the police.
Is that what I did?
At last I can sleep sound.
I thought I was.
I think so.
My name's
I think you just.
My name is
I
Bruno,
think.
the Undertaker Cesario.
Since I was 13.
I ain't really feeling
Only
like
known two
answering
things
no
in life.
questions,
Death,
but I'll tell you
how to
this.
dress it
He
up.
said, "Yeah,
Ever
there's some
since I
bugs.
started
Where's he
working at
stuck?"
my father's
I
factory,
worked for many
I've taken a lot
I
of
just did the
people's lives in those
fuses.
walls. But now I have my eyes on a new building, the
He
Ocean's Deep
got to the
Hotel.
third room, and can't figure out what to do from.
This must be the maintenance
There.
room for the hotel.
So yeah, there's some bugs and stuff. I mean, obviously this was a senior thesis, you know. Like I'm not gonna.
Poor bastard didn't
I can't. This is my game too. I'm in this. I can't be harsh on this.
Sure you
This is
can.
like my child.
that must be powers from
Sure
the
you
wall.
You can be harsh on your
I'm
child.
gonna be mad
Look
at this
my
game.
parents.
I'm gonna be mad at this game until you tell me about Bosco.
Well, there's my third victim.
Fuck off.
Smashed into the wall.
This is Bosco.
Poor bastard.
This is the Bosco.
The Bosco.
In that crate. Put 914-6 into that safe again, Andrew. That's Bosco inside the safe. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. He didn't message me to do this. That's just I'm just saying, you know, do the code again, and that's Bosco.
Damn it.
Andrew. That's
That's just an allegory about how Cade will just never tell us about him. Andrew fucking that code up so much. No, that's
There,
fucking
that's Bosco.
Jerry. No, that's Jerry. Well, that's the fucking dude we put in the jar.
Yeah, that's
because,
Jerry Mandarin.
Yeah. Jerry Mandarin. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
This must be the maintenance
Would you fuck a
room for the
Mandarin?
hotel.
Don't answer that.
I mean, you can do anything once.
Play Moonlight Sonata. Doon, 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 doon. That's
But
not.
I
I'm
don't
doing like
have the-
Jeopardy.
I don't have the sheet music for it. Also,
I
I'm not
still
Jill
think it's
Valentine or
really-
Rebecca Chambers.
I still think it's
Dude,
really
I just-
funny that one time when I was at Andrew's place, we were just like fucking up his roommate's feed and
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube, and she typed quote unquote sad piano music because she was looking for Moonlight Sonata, which was like really fucking hilarious to us.
Oh, go up to the evidence board. You can use that.
Evidence board. Oh.
Okay.
And now you can draw your conclusion of who you think it is. Okay.
Okay, so I haven't done anything. Okay.
Yet.
Poisonous gas.
I think it's because you canceled.
You think it's because of what?
Huh? Oh yeah, I think it's because you hit the clear button on the call. Like that it didn't like go through.
Gotcha. Second, someone hidden trapdoor and fell to his death. Okay.
I'm sorry, does that say severed
Name's
fingers by
Delphino
the...
Death Reiki. I've been on the wrong side of the law since I was 13. I've only known two things in life. Death, how to dress it up.
This is the best New York accent you're gonna get from me.
I work
It's
for
pretty
many
good.
unscrupulous
I like it.
those who can
Thank
pay
you.
the big bucks. But now, my name's Delphino Death Reiki. I've been on the wrong side of the law.
Now,
I am gonna be
my name's
mad.
I've only known two things in life.
Well, if you let me listen to
Why?
what the fuck he's saying.
See, as a hitman, I work for many unscrupulous people, those who can pay the big bucks. But now, I'm a rogue because I love to throw the hunt.
Okay.
First said, yeah, I'm fucking guilty.
My name's Bruno, the Undertaker Cesario. I ain't really feeling like answering no questions, but I'll tell you this. Ever since I started working at my father's factory, I've taken a lot of people's lives in those walls. But now I have my eyes on a new building, the Ocean's Deep Hotel.
They both should be in prison. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like,
My name's Delfino Death.
I know what Caden's telling
My name's
Caden's telling us he's
My name's
fucking
Bruno,
guilty.
the Undertaker Cesario.
Since I was 13.
I ain't really
I've only
feeling
known
like
cool
answering
things
no
in life.
questions,
Death,
but
Okay, so
See,
my name's
as a
Bruno,
hitman,
Shut
the
up.
Undertaker
I work for
Cesario.
many unscrupulous people. Those who can pay
My
the
name's
big
Bruno,
bucks.
Shut
the Undertaker
up.
The
Cesario.
voices in the
Because
detective's
I
head.
ain't really feeling like answering no questions, but I'll tell you this. Ever since I started working at my father's factory, I've taken a lot of people's lives in those walls. But now I have my eyes on a new building, the
Alright.
Ocean's Deep Hotel.
I'm just gonna take a guess.
Chief, I think I figured out who the killer is. It's gotta be Bruno the Undertaker Cesario. He was the one who killed these people. His background is so telling of the criminal he would become. If we don't put him away now, he'll kill again.
also, I'm not reporting on myself.
I condemned an innocent man. His family.
I can't hear anything that's being said on my side right now.
That son of a.
Well, you got it wrong.
Loose.
I was the killer. I don't know if there's like a conclusive ending. It just kind of tells you if you got it right or wrong in the final one. Because in
Alright,
that
well,
he goes, "I condemned an innocent man."
well, because
Oh, had we read that, we would have known what to do.
you know, hang on a second. Settings, sound.
I'm hanging. I'm hanging.
Are you hanging from your hung Johnson? I'm sorry I said that.
So like, yeah, so I'm hanging upside down like a bat
You
from my
Becky.
Johnson, so that I can look cool and joke at the same time. It's all the fucking weight.
Oh, that's awful.
It feels awfully good. Tell
How
you
hard was
what.
R2D2 to build, Andrew?
It wasn't that bad. Oh,
Hard R.
great. Great. I can't turn this up at all, so I can't fucking hear shit.
Here, we'll be
mean-
quiet.
Well,
Shut
even if
up,
you guys-
Eric. I'm in this. This is my moment.
Even if you are quiet, I can't hear any of the voices that are from the phone.
Oh.
I mean, we heard them.
Yeah, I heard them. I did them, so. That's not the call button.
Shut up.
Chief, I think I figured out who killed these men. The final death breaking. He committed all the murders. All the evidence points to his involvement. We gotta lock him away. At last, I can sleep soundly at night knowing that that deranged psycho bastard is behind bars.
Psycho bastard.
Okay, yeah,
Psycho
so
bastard. So you got the bad ending by all technicality. You came to the conclusion that I'm innocent. Andrew. Eric said it from the start. Hayden's the motherfucking killer. And while he didn't know I also played the killer, it's pretty funny that he said it.
I knew.
I know. I know
I
what
mean-
you are.
I mean, to be fair, like, it is kind of funny, like, your character is putting you away, like, the voice actor thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'd almost just pick the other one because you're not the voice actor, because it's really funny and weird that this, like, the same voice actor's putting himself away in jail.
That's what my biggest problem was. I was trying to distinguish my voice from my voice. And that was, like, the hardest part for me. Like, doing the New York thing.
My hardest part's my penis, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, so
Got him!
so would your friend like some constructive criticism about this?
Yeah, I'm sure he would. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
This game
Yeah, he's gonna be like, Andrew.
It's
It's
actually
not
really
constructive.
cool. Actually really cool.
But no.
Interesting.
Obviously just some QA things would be like
Some
this
floor here.
actually working.
Looks like it was thrown down half but
The
why?
audio overlapping.
The
is
audio
another
overlapping
issue,
and
yeah.
playing multiple times just in general.
However, the audio overlapping also gave us, oh my god, more fuses.
Hey, I will say,
this. Maybe use a darker shade of green.
I will say, if you just give us like Subway gift cards, we'll call it a 10 out of 10.
I was in this game. I'm just happy to be in the game. It's a 10 out of 10 because I'm in it.
Man,
But yeah, like,
you should have been in The Last of Us 2. You could have saved that game.
Dude, I could have saved The Last of Us 2 if I got to play Abby and take back shots from Neil Druckmann.
I don't ever want to think about that ever again. I think Neil Druckmann should never fuck
Dude,
ever again.
You don't want to. You don't.
It's not
you
about
don't
you
wanna-
taking back shots. It's just about Neil Druckmann fucking.
You don't want to see Neil Druckmann grab me by my hair and fucking go to town.
Not
me
even a
either.
little bit.
Me either.
my only problem with that is Abby is not a bottom.
She is a very much a power top.
She's a power. I was gonna say she's a power.
No, she's just a power top.
She
She's
would
just a
fold
power.
Neil
That's
Druckmann in
enough.
half and fuck him Amazon style.
Snoo. Any constructive criticism from you, Eric?
Honestly, the only thing that I really have is like there are obviously like small glitches, like the game is not functioning as intended, and that's like the biggest thing. But like the environment and the atmosphere is cool. And I don't know if this game's glitched or not, but like going in that
He said it has a
final
few
room.
bugs.
Yeah, but like I mean like I don't know the extent of the bugs because I didn't make the game, but going in like that final like the final two rooms where there's that door with the arm in it and then the room after it, I really feel like there could have been something done with these environments
Oh my
other
God.
than them just existing.
Where's my third victim?
Yeah, it felt like there was supposed to be
Like,
more
the
to the game.
Like,
because there's
yeah,
nothing
whatever
to do
it
in this
is.
room
Obviously,
whatsoever
like,
other
when
than
you're
the
on
credits
call-
board.
Powers the moving walls.
Yeah, which when you're on a college time constraint, I I get
Yeah.
it. Like there's limits.
Well, there's my
And then
third
also like
smashed in between
small
the
pet
walls.
peeve, those aren't gears, those are spools. But other than that, like not really.
This
Like
must be the
it's
maintenance room.
it's got a cool atmosphere.
Cadence in this game.
Fix the boiler room with these
Small pet peeve, I really hate that fuck. He'll
Yeah,
never
I mean,
tell me
you
about
could have really
Bosco
picked
and I'll
better
never
voice
forgive
actors.
Hey, fuck you. What do you guys actually think of my voice acting? I want to know.
him. I'm really upset that your fucking New York character doesn't say I'm walking here. Like I'm very
I'm
mad about
walking.
that.
I should have just
Just in the
I should've
middle of
just
the
thrown that
interview or
in
whatever you
again.
want to call it. Just you just hear an audible
I'm
bump.
fucking walking
I'm
here.
walking here. I think mine was more Jersey.
I mean, to
Yeah,
be
I'm
fair, like
fucking walking
the
here.
New York and New Jersey accents, because there's like 7
Are
of
like
them,
the same.
are like it's like the same as like people being like from fucking England
They're all
and being
white
like,
trash.
oh well, that's a Welsh accent. I'm like, nah, that's just a
That's a
British
Welsh
accent.
accent.
That's just
How dare
British.
you
Shut
say
up.
that? That's a Welsh accent. I'm from Bristol. It's like fuck
At
off. You're
least-
the same thing.
At least the fucking douchebags in Australia don't be like, ah, nah, mate, that they're from fucking Queensland.
Nah,
That's
they're
a
from
different
New
accent.
Zealand.
Nah, like they're
They're
just
from New
like, yeah,
Zealand.
we're all Australian and everybody's cunts here.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but genuinely, voice acting, like anything you guys have a problem with or not have a problem with?
Apart
want my
from audio
compliments.
balance, no, not really.
yeah, there definitely should have been a little bit better audio balancing, in particular between the two voices there in this game, because one of them is very much louder than the other one.
Granted, a
And then
lot
the-
of the stuff that was louder was more probably on me, just because of the way I delivered it. I mean, but
Oh, no,
granted, the stuff
no,
that was
like-
louder was meant. I was
Not
gonna say, I feel
your-
like the. Okay,
Not
you
your
mean okay.
voice acting, the other voice actor, like their shit was really loud compared to yours, and then also
Yeah,
the phone stuff definitely could have been a little bit louder too.
yeah. I just thought you meant like my oh my god versus my
Oh no, I'm fine
No,
with your
like-
voice acting.
All the stuff that your character, like the playable character, says is fine, like audio level wise. Jesus, I cannot talk today.
yeah.
But like, again, this guy's voice lines are a bit louder than yours,
A lot louder.
and then the phone is
Yeah.
a lot quieter.
Quiet.
But
Yeah. So audio's fine. I really like the music that plays. Like it's a looping
Yeah, the
track.
audio
It's
is
creepy as
cool.
shit, though.
Yeah, the audio is cool. I kind of wish there
looping
was
music
something to
that
do
shouldn't
with
be
the
looping is always
phonograph.
creepy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like that music should not be looping. It's the fucking part where it kind of like sounds like a clown or a drunk guy laughing that like creeps me out the most.
Right there.
That. Like that's the part that gets to me.
The only other thing like I would add, and it's like an accessibility thing rather than like it needs to be there, but subtitles.
Yeah.
And you should really have two dudes fucking on that piano.
Yeah, me and my character.
And
I have a
also,
once-
Big the Cat should definitely be fishing in this room.
These criticisms are no longer valid because he's talking about Sonic the Hedgehog in your game.
Big the Cat should have his fishing pole in the fucking head jar.
Froggy!
He should be fishing for the head. Froggy!
What a little Big the Cat on the
Froggy.
side there, like.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So what game are we gonna do now? Because we've done this one.
We have in fact exhausted this one. I'm still looking on DoorDash for what I want to fucking eat.
Taco Bell.
Man, Taco Bell always sounds good, but then like you have leftovers of it and it's not good anymore.
Jack Taco Bell directly into your dick hole.
Man,
Do not
if
sound
I could.
with Taco Bell.
Do not what?
Sound. Do not
Sound.
sound yourself with Taco Bell.
You should pound yourself with Taco Bell.
If you do not know what sounding is, I have a subreddit for you to visit.
I don't know what sounding is.
Oh, it's where you jam stuff down your pee hole.
Oh, okay.
And then jerk off.
Yeah.
Where do glass rods fit in? Like the stretching kits? Like where does that fit
Dude.
in that fetish?
Dude, you want to hear something funny? The other day, my friend does this thing where he always tries to catch me off guard with something, and he's like, you know, Caden, your ability to like have someone say something fucked up and then somehow make it more fucked up is absurd, and I hate it. And so the other day he goes, "Oh, Caden, don't you just like love sounding yourself with was it mercury thermometers?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, I love getting it like about halfway down there and cracking the glass in half and jerking off with the glass shards in my dick hole." And he goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Hey, you started this.
It's like, yeah, don't
just-
be mad at me, fucker.
Don't be mad at me that I took it in the direction you didn't want it to go. You wanted to see if you could trip me up. Now you're tripped up. What now?"
You did this to me. You did it.
I'm like Chris Angel. Like I mind freak motherfuckers.
See, this is why making Rule 34 of us is not going to affect any of us negatively, because people will make it to
I'm
make
gonna
us
jerk off to
uncomfortable.
myself before anyone else does. That's
And
gonna be
dude,
my
that's
Me and
challenge.
Caden are just going to run with it.
Dude,
I would
dude,
jerk off to myself before anyone else can.
Dude, the first thing that happens if Rule 34 of me comes out is I'm literally going to post a video of me ejaculating all over myself. What the fuck did I just say? You ever have that like reality check where like, you know, like I tend to talk faster than I think, so I got that sentence out and then my brain was like, hey, maybe don't say that. Oh, you
know
already
what?
said it?
You know what my favorite Rule 34 moment's gonna be? When we get a depiction of.
I fuck kids. No. If you do that, you're banned from the channel. You're banned from the fucking Mickey Mouse
No,
Clubhouse.
you'll be banned from the channel. You'll get canceled for it.
You'll get
No,
canceled.
you can't cancel me for someone drawing me doing it. That's not. It's not that I did it.
That's
it's that
how.
someone
That's the secret way on how to become a host on this channel is to cancel one of us and replace us. It's like Highlander.
There can only be 3.
There can only be 3.
You have to be funny though. Like if you replace me and then like you're boring as shit, I'm gonna actually just shoot you in the head. And
I
I'm
think
taking
that'd
the
be
spot now.
hilarious. Nah, I think it'd be hilarious if one of us got replaced and it was just some boring fucking dude or girl or whatever.
Me and Andrew are like having a wacky adventure after you've been like canceled or whatever, and like the third guy, his name's Norman. He's like, yeah, today I saw a butterfly. That was really interesting. Fuck you, Norman. Where's Eric?
He got canceled. I'm a much safer option.
This channel only has room for one boring person.
I'm like Mr.
Our
Rogers,
editor.
but like, I'm like Mr. Rogers, but even, you know, more gentle, more softer. Like, I'm like if Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers procreated.
kids.
You mean had a baby? You mean had a baby? Two men having a baby together. That's wrong. Canceled. Canceled. Get him off here. Get him off the show. Bring Eric back.
Like, yeah, he's just really, really nice, but like extremely homophobic or racist towards one group of people. So like, you'll just be talking about something and it'll just fucking trigger like a NAM flashback.
I feel like Norman would be racist towards like, you know what group of people he'd be racist towards?
Polynesians.
You know, it's just no, it'd be even more weirdly specific. Like it's like it'd be like, you know, I tried to enjoy Hawaii, but those goddamn Hawaiians just ruined the whole experience for me. Well, why was that? Because they were goddamn Hawaiians. Sorry, what was that? Fucking hate them. Goddamn surfboard loving sons of bitches. Wow. Okay, Norman, get the fuck off the channel. I like Hawaii.
Hawaii's cool. I'd live there if I had money. It's expensive to live there, though.
Okay, Norman. Aloha. Aloha to you. No, aloha goodbye. Get the fuck off the show.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of my...
Get the fuck out of my house!
My God.
And then Norman rips the mask off, and it's just Eric underneath. And he's like, "It was me the whole time. It was me, Austin." He does the Vince McMahon. It was me, Austin. It was me the whole time.
God, like I was a kid when that was all going on, and I vaguely remember that art. Oh man, what a weird power play to call yourself the higher power and to be the villain of an arc that didn't really need to be inserted. It's really funny.
So I think one of my favorite clips from WWE of all time is the one where it's just Vince McMahon and he's pissed. He just goes, "Come on out, you rapist!"
Nah, dude. I think the funniest one is, and like you're going to potentially have to censor me.
I think I know which one it is.
Is
Vince
where
McMahon says the N-word?
Yeah, where like Booker T's just hanging out, and Vince McMahon's got a do-rag on, and he just walks up to Booker T. He's like, "What's up, man?" It's just like, what?
He didn't say it, audience. If Andrew believed it, he didn't actually say it. Just so you know, he did not
say it.
Andrew, don't bleep it because he didn't say it. There's no point to.
Why are you asking me not to censor it?
Because it's your turn to talk to the editor. I've talked to him the last 3 times. He's a weird... Norman, it fucking pisses me off, alright? Okay? I hate talking to him every time he needs to edit our shit. Because... No, this is a different Norman. Our editor, Norman's a real dickhead, alright? Like, he talk... Dude, I called him Norman Osborn once because his name, you know, Norman. I was like, oh, haha, Green Goblin. And he hasn't stopped talking like Green Goblin to me only. Like every time I go up to, like, be like, hey, man, so these are the edits you need to make. And he goes, so the Spider-Man has come out to play? And I go, dude, you're not even doing a good accent. Get the fuck out of my... Just do the edits so I can pay you and get the fuck out of your house. I fucking hate Norman. So I'm sorry. Can we fire Norman? Like I've lined up like 5 other editors that we can pay instead, and you don't like any of them. What's wrong with Jenny, Andrew?
Do you really want a woman on this channel?
No, but
I stepped away for a second. I heard laughing.
we're having an argument about our editor.
We're having a
Eric tried to bring in that
argument.
Eric tried to bring in that nice editor from Honolulu. What was your problem with him?
I tried to have our
Why do
editor
I have to be
just
the one with the problem every single time?
I
Okay,
wanted
well then, like, okay, you want to ask me what my problem was with the editor you tried to get to replace Norman?
I mean, I wanted our editor to
It
be
was
a bowl of
Norman's
mashed
twin brother,
potatoes.
Gary.
I wanted our editor to
And
be a
Norman's
bowl of
twin
mashed potatoes, dude.
As much as I hate Norman, I hate his twin brother, Gary, 10 times as much.
We need
'Cause
to
he-
find a
'cause
new
it's
game
hot.
to play.
I know what
Exactly,
game will
guys,
save this
exactly.
bit. Let's play Fall Guys.
All right, let's do it.
I would have to get on my Xbox, and I'm not there right now.
Oh,
It's fine. You
So I
can
get-
join us when you get there, if you get there. Or you can just
I
listen
get
to us
there.
be
God
racist.
we
right,
could play
my
Among
audio
Us.
I'll play Among Us. I would also need to be on my Xbox for that.
We could play we could play Conan Exiles and teach people about the benefits of slavery.
Okay.
If you don't get the
Somehow
joke, viewer, I am not advocating slavery. You just get a lot of buffs from being a fucking slave master in that game.
Anyway, I was gonna make a joke about the fact that like every game we've played is like bound to be racist. I've been called the N-word more on Among Us than ever in a Call of Duty lobby.
Oh
I'm
man,
not even joking.
because of my username, Black Koi. Like I've literally had people like go out of their way to message me that I've never said anything to, like in a game, and like just throw slurs at me.
And then you have to be like, dude, I'm not black. I'm
I'm just a
Mexican.
fucking weeb.
I'm not black. I'm a weeaboo. That practically makes you black.
I mean, doesn't it?
don't
Doesn't it,
know, I feel
my ninja?
I went into anime club once, like when I was younger, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll meet, like maybe I can hang out here or whatever.
And you met
and
the
it was
biggest
some of the most-
losers ever.
It was some of the most foul-smelling, biggest, stinkiest fucking losers ever. Like, I didn't know if I was smelling the girl's pussy from across the room or the guy next to me. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, some weebs don't wash.
Some.
Some
All.
weebs don't wash.
Anyone that attends anime club doesn't, at least. And then they want to ask you some of the. I'm about to actually get angry. I'm about to go on a tirade about like why they they ask you some of the dumbest questions. Like, dude, like it'll be. You'll like. If I watch a show, I'm not gonna fucking headcanon something that I know is stupid, right? Like, there's no point to be like, oh well, what if this happened instead of this? It's like, well, it fucking didn't. Okay, that's not how it was written.
My favorite is when J.K. Rowling should have been like, I think that Harry should have been with Hermione, actually. And then that fucking dude's like,
the
you
damn
wrote
book."
the book, bro!
God. We need to find a new game, otherwise I'm gonna go on like a tirade
I'm loading a game up right now.
the entire
What
anime
game are you,
fandom.
what,
Like,
what
not
are
the
you loading
entire-
up?
Killing Floor 2. Because I really like that game, and since we talked about
that
it, I've
game-
been wanting to
I
play
don't think
it.
I have it installed. I don't think I have it installed.
It's
and I don't know
PC
if
and it's not
crossplay.
crossplay. I
Okay.
really hope 3 will be when it comes out in
It-
probably a decade.
I really hope
Anyway,
it is
back to
too,
anime fans.
because I really hope it is too, because I'd rather play that game on PC.
Yeah, because like the graphical settings on PC, like they specifically like have a setting for NVIDIA users where it's like, hey, do you want like the gibs to be more intense and like the blood to like be like more voluminous? Like those options just aren't available on console. So like, do you want a more violence and blood in your violent, bloody video game? Yes, please.
Yes.
Dude, I here's the thing, right? Like, I don't have a problem with I'm still going on the anime tirade. I'm sorry, but like
He does have a problem.
anime fans and weeaboos are two different things, and so like before my friends got into anime, they would always call me a weeaboo for liking anime, and it would piss me off, not because it's like, oh, haha, like you're making fun of something I like. I don't give a shit about that. It's the fact that you chose that word, and that, like, I associate weeaboo with motherfuckers who put their anime figures in jars and cum in them, versus, like, me.
What's
who
wrong with
is,
that? We'll roll that back. What's wrong with that?
I'll dissect what's wrong with that later, all right? But
I'll
Like,
show you
there's a
what's
difference
right with
between-
it later. Oh man, the game
There's a
crashed. I'm
difference-
sorry.
I thought you were playing Killing Floor 2, not Fallout New Vegas. Anyway, I hope this interaction doesn't lead to any sort of fallout between us. Fallout New Vegas. Anyway, like, anime fans.
I hate that joke, and I hate that I'm laughing at it.
Dude, I fucking love that joke. It's so stupid.
That's
Let
why
me
I
pull back
hate
from
it
my
and
mic
love it.
because I'm way too close. Okay, good.
Good day, Junior.
Learn the English language. Yeah, thank you. Where was I? Oh, yes. Like, there's a difference between me sitting down and watching an episode of Attack on Titan and like or watching the whole series of Attack on Titan and being like, yeah, I really like this, versus, you know, not to name names, but Andrew's roommate who sits there reading fucking Attack on Titan yaoi like all day, every day. So like, you know, I'm just saying there's a difference. Like, I'm a good person, and you know, she's her. That's that.
And she's her. I let's see if I can get Killing Floor 2 to not crash, because the one thing I hate about this game is I got it for PC for the settings, but their PC port is a little stinky and finicky. So I gotta wait for it to fully before I can stream it. It's okay though, it's still a good game.
Like, you guys go to conventions all the time. I feel like you guys have plenty of horror stories of anime fans.
There was one con that we went to. We went to it for one day, and we were walking one of the dealers' halls or artist alley or something, and here's the thing. We were following like maybe like 5 body lengths behind this group of people, and it literally smelled like they hadn't showered in like 2 weeks.
Oh
And they
yeah,
probably-
And they shit themselves.
I really
And
like
I'm trying to get farther back and not vomit. And my roommate kind of like turns to me and notices I'm falling back, and she just kind of shrugs her shoulders and keeps walking. We meet up later, and she's like, and I'm just like, could you not smell them? It's like, oh, I work at a psych hospital. All my patients smell like that.
and it's just like, but you would rather smell it? But no,
It's
there's
not
also
that
that
I think
one
her
guy.
comment was just
Desensitized.
that she was like nose blind to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she does have like sinus and nose problems and stuff too. Like there's a lot of the time where she just like doesn't smell well. Like it be what it be. But no, there's that one guy that like goes to like OhioCon and MitsuriCon.
The guy who keeps ending up on our D&D tables.
And he always sits next to you. You specifically.
He's got a crush on you, Andrew.
Oh man, he's a silly little neckbeard. Like,
All I'm saying is that if that doesn't work, I can always load up strip poker at the inventory.
it is working. I'm just also multitasking because like I still haven't gotten my shit together on DoorDash. Like I still
Yeah.
am a fucking.
I got
There we go.
Iron Lung is on Nintendo Switch now, or maybe it's been on there for a while and I just never noticed it. Doesn't matter which one it was. Don't care. I got Iron Lung, so I'll probably play that sometime soon on the Nintendo Switch. Did I tell you what I was planning on doing for my channel? I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this game. I mentioned it to Brady earlier. Fuck, what is it? So for my channel, like, I was planning on streaming and then playing this game. I forget what it's called. It's like a horror game where you work in, like, fast food.
So, working fast food.
Oh. Happy's Humble Burger Farm.
That sounds fucking great.
It sounds like you're mixing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's with, like, McDonald's.
Yeah. The only knowledge I have about this game is that it was $2.99 on the Xbox store recently, and that's why I'm gonna play it. That and it kind of looks like a PS1 or 2 game. and I fuck with that.
Oh,
I'm
I
a
bet
man
it's
who's
one of
easily
those
pleased.
like the trash horror collection, like one of those.
Yeah, like
games.
Paratopic and stuff like that. I don't know if Paratopic is trash horror, but like stuff that's like meant to
No,
look old or
there's
whatever.
literally a
I'm
game collection called the Trash Horror Collection, and it's all like
with the bunny guy in it.
Yo,
maybe.
I thought about getting Super Bunny Man. Is that something we should play at some point?
Yeah, totally. You know what we should do? Bit Trip Runner. Oh, Pizza Tower. I was watching a speedrun of that. That game looks fun.
I dig the animation.
I'm not familiar with it, but I'm sure it's probably really fun.
It's a like speedrunning kind of platformer, and it's got like an aesthetic of like 90s cartoons.
Okay. Fuck with that.
Like the guy screams and it's literally the Courage the Cowardly Dog scream. Like the animation of it.
Yeah,
I think
I
complete
love
with the
Courage
hole
the
in his
Cowardly
tooth.
Dog. It's got such a good animation style.
Dude, I want to talk. All right. So, firstly, I want to say Peppino is the character in Pizza Tower, and I want to say he has like 2,000 frames of animation, is what I heard on the speed run. I could be wrong. It might have been 1,000.
He has a lot
Of frames of animation, like an insane amount for like
for a 2D character.
and it's all
I think crazy fucking amount.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, dude, the game has so much personality. And like when I first heard the game Pizza Tower, I watched like maybe 5 minutes of it, and I was like, I don't get it. This looks dumb. Why do people like this? And, ow! I just punched my fucking mic. Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
Sure did.
I was reaching for my water. That hurt.
To be fair, my water's like behind my mic too, so I get it.
But is it
Yeah.
broken?
That's why you always hear me nick my mic, because usually I like hit the spring or something like right there, and you probably hear it reverberate for a bit. But that was a dead ass punch.
You what your mic?
Wait. I fucked it? No, I didn't. It's in my ass. Anyway,
The joke is you said Nick. That's the joke.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Nickelodeon. Dude, okay, I can't say the joke. Anyway. Okay, I'll say the joke in a second. I want to talk about Pizza Tower.
Okay.
At first I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand what's like the appeal. And then like as I was watching this, I was like, I still don't get it, but I like it. Like I don't see the appeal entirely, because it's like gameplay wise it just doesn't look super, like it looks annoying, but like maybe when you play it, it's fun. I don't know.
It kind of reminds me of like the Wario platformers a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I also, like, side note, I fuck with WarioWare a lot.
So, editor, if you can put the clip in of this, because I don't want to say it the way they say it. Nickelodeon ran this Halloween programming called Nick or Treat. Now, if you say Nick or really fast, like they do, and that's why I'm asking the editor to put this in, because I don't need that clip out there.
I want that clip out there. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
He opens up and he says it, and he says it really fast. It's like there's no way he said Nick or. He straight up just went hard R for no reason.
It's kind of like the Negachin.
It's time to kick off Shriek Week with Nick or Treat Live!
Nick or treat. Nick or treat! Nick or treat!
Yeah, it's the Negachin's
exactly.
really
It's
funny.
like the voice actor kind of went a little too hard on it, and now it's
really funny.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put the video in our little chat thingy, and then I can the editor can work that in at this bit, so I don't have to yell
This
that.
week's editor.
This week's editor. We change editors every week.
I change editors more
Norman
than I
was
change
never-
my underwear.
Because I don't wear underwear.
Yes. I wear loincloths.
Can I get to YouTube, please, so I can pull up a clip? Thank you, computer.
Can I get YouTube, please?
How much dedicated wham do I need to a fucking Minecraft?
I still think that that's one of the funniest videos ever. Like, because like
Dude,
that
you know
kid
what's
was
funniest
like
about that
so
video?
fucking serious about like that too.
You know what's the funniest part of that video to me? Is I watched PKA a lot when I was younger, which is Woody's Gamertag, FPS Russia, and Merca Durka, who's his name's Taylor. Woody's Gamertag is the guy that he's asking how much dedicated wham. And
I
'cause
miss
was watching
FPS
PKA one
Russia,
time.
like doing like FPS Russia videos, dude. Like,
Yeah, well, he got arrested, so he can't. But I was watching their video on it, and like I
He
wasn't.
they
I was
arrested
just
tried.
on
watching one of
drug
their videos one
charges, and
time.
they like confiscated like most of his guns, from what I remember.
They tried to
Yeah,
say
'cause it
that
was a
he
felony
was
charge.
because he
He was
was
planning
like,
on distributing the drugs because he was in
yeah,
basketball shorts.
in basketball shorts, and like because he was going to like he gave them to his girlfriend, like they were actually going to like charge him as a distributor, like, which is hard fucking time.
Yeah. It wasn't hard. It was 2 months, which is still fucked.
No,
but...
what they were going to get him for was going to be like, because he like
oh yeah, like
took
30
a plea
years.
deal. Because he took a plea deal, like he lessened it very significantly. But like they were like going to put him away.
Yeah. Anyway,
And like
I've sent
I wonder if the reason why is because of the conspiracy about him killing his like business partner, like, and them like actually believing it, and they're just like, well, let's just try to put him away for life.
Yeah. It was just funny because I was watching their video one time, like one of their videos that I just put on in the background, because like this was when I was still in high school, maybe even middle school, and
So like last week.
this was actually yesterday. Yeah.
It was actually this morning, fucker. Like I got
It was
off
this
at 4.
morning.
Leave me alone. School
Yeah.
school was fucking 4 hours
Look,
ago. Get
I got
over
bullied
it.
again. They wedged me. they fucked my mom. It was
Man, I
Eric.
fuck your mom.
We run a train on his mom.
Yes. Choo choo.
No.
Choo choo.
But I was watching their video and I just it caught, like I was doing something else. I was doing something that like, you know, like whatever, housework or whatever, just like, oh, I need to do this, and I hear, oh yeah, Woody, tell us about the dedicated wham kid, because that was you. And I was like, excuse me? And they talked about it. He's like, oh yeah, that kid came up, but I felt really bad for him because he talked like that. Like Woody's a very respectful guy, and why Woody's being super respectful, Kyle's like, fuck that little shit, fuck that kid, he's an
I
idiot,
remember
fuck
that
it.
clip.
Yeah.
Fucking
Kyle's an
hilarious
asshole. I
clip.
love it.
Oh yeah, like I'm excited that like he's like just living his best life in Colorado now. I would like to see him potentially move and like do gun content again, but at the same time, it's just been so long that him coming back as FPS Russia like probably will never actually work because of the amount of time and expectations and all
and
that.
how hard it would be for him to get a gun as a felon.
Well, no, like if he moved to the right place, it wouldn't be hard. Like he's talked about that before. Like he's like thought about it and has decided not to like go through with it. But it'd be relatively like easy because like he could just move to like.
I feel like with PKA he's making enough money to like satiate himself, like obviously, like because I think he does that for a living.
FPS Russia had a shelf life, and like if like the government didn't go after him, he like either interest was going to be lost or he was going to be canceled. So like there's nothing of value.
I mean, Brandon Herrera still uploads gun videos though.
Yeah, but Brandon Herrera is like not on the same level as FPS Russia was. Like their content's not. You know what I mean? Like their content. The content similarities are they cover guns.
Yeah. I saw this video. I watch a lot of Wendigoon, and I was watching. It's always fun to see Wendigoon pop up in someone else's video or whatever, and I don't remember exactly what the thing was, but it was like he comes on there and he's explaining a conspiracy theorist for Brandon Herrera, and he's like, oh, and if this somehow ends up in a courtroom one day. This is all a joke. This is all satire, and Brandon can go down. I'm not going down with him.
Yeah, like I think it's bold that Brandon Herrera's like trying to get into politics, but like that's gonna fuck him over.
Oh, more
Like-
because like, how is he gonna upload if he's like in like? It's like, all right,
Well,
who would win? Like, senators are like, like, I mean, Senator Armstrong's like the only cool senator out there. Like, who would win in a fight between Senator Armstrong and like Treasurer Bud Dwyer, right? Like, probably Senator Armstrong because Bud Dwyer put a 44 Magnum through the roof of his mouth.
my point is, like, people are going to look to cancel him, and like they're probably going to find something he said like 10 years ago or whatever it is. Like,
I mean, because it's all like archived. Like, I mean, his editor literally like, or not his editor, his opponent was like, look at this, look at this, look at this, and it was just like 3 different videos of him saying fucked up shit. And,
and like if he does
you really
like
wanna vote this guy?
actually win, like if he does actually win, he's like probably going to be way too busy to come out with videos. Like, it's a lose-lose. Like, it's one of those things. Yeah, like it.
No way he wins in either scenario.
Yeah, like it. It's bad. Bad.
Anyway, editor, when I said Bud Dwyer, throw up a photo of Bud Dwyer, please and thank you. Not of him dead, just of him being Bud Dwyer.
Not of him dead, just of him being Bud Dwyer.
Oh, God.
If my teammate
I
doesn't
can't
eke
wait.
out that last little bit of health, like, there are no teammates and there are no more heroes.
Interesting game series.
My
I
favorite
would
No
like
More
to do
Heroes
a
game.
series on that for sure.
We could play No More Heroes. I don't mind playing story player games so long as you don't mind me talking over them like an asshole.
I mean, like, we're going to be doing, like, when we eventually do series, we're going to be doing like long form RPGs, like, for sure. So
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Yeah,
like how not game, like how the YouTubers that do it.
Yeah, like, specifically, again, like, I will point out Friends Without Benefits. Shouts out to them, like, actually.
We're gonna be
coming
like
back.
Game Grumps, but funny.
Yeah, that's what Friends Without Benefits is. I do want to, like, publicly, like, steal one of their ideas where, like, when we're doing live streams, like, once a month, we just do a media share stream where it's like, hey, like...
Oh, dude, I
We're
would
not-
love to do a media share.
Yeah.
Can we do
we're
a live
not
stream where we
making-
bleach Eric's asshole on stream?
Yeah.
I like how he agreed to it. It wasn't like, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's like, yeah.
You're gonna come to find out eventually that, like, I don't... I'm always in it for the bit, and there is no, like, freaking
You know what we
me
could do?
out.
So Jerma had this thing where he hosted like a carnival or whatever for one of his streams, and like he partnered with, I want to say, Boston Robotniks.
Robotniks?
Robotics.
Robotniks.
And like, so like they
Boston
built robots to
Eggmans.
like do carnival games, and like chat controlled the robots in order to like try to win the carnival game. What if we made a robot that can bleach an asshole and we have chat control it?
I feel like we just have a lot of fucking people who, like, walk like penguins for 3 weeks. Like, they just be like, well, we're just gonna, like, max strength that bleach real quick.
A lot of
every
people.
time.
It's just gonna be you, Eric.
I mean,
Dude,
no,
that's gonna be great.
We're turning
me
it into
and Andrew-
business.
Me and Andrew standing in the corner holding our microphone. Oh, it looks like chat's having a little fun with the bleach, and like Eric just.
Just harder, daddy.
Jesus Christ.
Again, always here for the bit.
Oh, what's this? Andrew's just like, we hit our sub goal. You know what that means? I'm sorry, I wasn't told about this, Andrew. Is this a bit? We're bringing out the dick tugging robot. Caden, get your pants off. You signed the waiver. You signed the waiver, Caden. I didn't read the waiver. I know.
I know.
Why do
it
you
was
think
on
we
page
made you
4.
sign it?
This is the Jelkbot 9000. Chat's gonna jelk you.
Man, make my penis bigger, chat. Do what you want.
Dude, what's that fucking XQC bit where it's like, chat, is this real? Chat, is this real? And it's just him watching our, because all they, like, he's one of those streamers that just watches other people's content. He's just watching my dick get stretched out like 40 yards. Chat, is this real? Chat, is this real? Is that dick real? Is his dick real?
I really want us to break into India. Like, I want a huge like fan base into India, like so that we can have a bunch of reactor channels where we just have a bunch of react channels like that.
Dude, I thought you meant break into the country, and I was like, dude, I think we'd want to break out.
That's where my mind went too.
Nah,
Like,
y'all are thinking too
break into
small.
India, and the first thing that came to mind was just me, you, and Eric in an airplane doing the Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, just...
Hey, look, like, if we got cigars, like, I'm about doing it like that. But, like, if you do that bit and you don't have cigars, then, like, you don't Metal Gear.
I'm sat there without a cigar. Eric looks over. What?
Wrong snake, but yes.
Dude, I'm gonna beat you with my snake.
As long as I don't have to beat you with my Raiden.
It was either a guy or a girl or I'm not trying to be rude. I just genuinely don't remember. They tweeted a photo of themselves doing a Liquid Snake like cosplay, and they were. I think they said "gay Liquid Snake," and I just said you could. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. So their name is Liquid Goth, and they just posted "gay Liquid," and I said you could have just said Liquid.
You could have, in fact, just said Liquid. Like, it's
Liquid
fine.
is very gay.
They should have said Liquid.
Yeah, that's exactly
Liquid.
what they should have said. I really like the bit in 4 where they're on the fucking aircraft carrier and fucking old Snake goes Liquid, and then fucking Oslo goes Snake, and the funny bit is like, what if he was just finishing his name? What if he was just finishing Liquid Snake?
Dude, your mic peaked so hard there.
Good.
That was scary.
Good.
Ocelot just wants to finish Snake anyways.
Yeah, he does just want to, like, and it's fine, like, just be honest about it. Just be honest about it.
Is Big Boss fighting Naked Snake, and she like whops him on the nose, and it plays like the cartoon sound effect, and like she just like keeps like hitting him and like breaks his arm, and it does the Tom and Jerry script. I fucking love all those memes that came out of that one fight.
I
Like,
really
all the
like.
sound effects.
I
Really
feel
funny.
that's part of the secret theater. I don't like. I think they actually did that and put it on the disc.
Yeah, that's
canon.
For Metal
It's
Gear
canon.
Solid 3. Yeah, for Metal Gear Solid 3, they did bloopers like that. Like, that's probably actually a real thing from Konami.
That's probably a real thing. That's funny. I know the one, the other one I remember is when the pufferfish meme was popular. Snake's arm gets broken and it. Oh.
I really like when they overdub Snake and Liquid talking over like on Metal Gear Rex, and instead of talking about Big Boss, Liquid's talking about Big Chungus, the meme.
Yeah.
Like, that video is so good.
Have you seen the one where it's like just the car ride with Skullface, and it's like motherfucker didn't know he was yapping to the wrong guy?
Yeah.
It's really,
but like,
dude, because like the entire game, I didn't know who the fuck Skullface was, and then he randomly shows up, and he sits down on that entire car ride, and the entire car ride I'm doing this. Mind you, I'm like not old enough to comprehend any of the nuances of Metal Gear at all at this point. Like, this was the first Metal Gear game I had played.
Ever. You got to be 300 years old canonically.
Dude, I'm sat there listening to Skullface. And when he fucked my butt, that's when I realized. I'm just like, can I kill this fucking guy? When can I kill this guy? And you know what happens? He summons a Metal Gear on me, and the first thing I go is, if I fucking shot the guy in the car, like I've been shooting people all throughout this country, none of this would have happened, and I wouldn't have to fight a giant fucking robot. But no. Bitch-ass Venom Snake here had to sit there and be like, yes, okay, yeah, this makes sense, yeah, I'm listening, yeah.
But you
shut the fuck up
Caden,
and kill him.
You gotta remember, Caden, chicks dig giant robots.
They do, in fact, dig giant robots.
Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love
Bitches
cannons.
love cannons.
God damn, I need to watch Hellsing Abridged again. Again.
Yeah, like it's
Just
really,
the
really
fuck-
good.
I'll never get over the clip of the dude busting through the wall while he's watching Adventure Time, and
Yeah.
that was a 72-inch plasma screen TV.
I like that.
So,
that's
what can
like,
I do for you?
I like how that like 3 years after they wrote that became like an obsolete joke because like plasma screen TVs they were they were going to be the big thing and then
it's
they
like the
weren't.
curve thing. Yeah, it's like the curve thing. Like when people bought the curve TVs, and then it's like, these suck. Yeah, that was a 72-inch plasma screen TV. So, what can I do for you?
I
You
do.
must be the great Alucard. Sup?
I really
What's
like when
up?
he asked for the TV. They asked him if he wanted it to be 3D. He said, "No, that's a stupid fucking gimmick, and everybody knows it." That bit aged well.
Dude. I still think the best bit from it is either the Nazi, like the one chick who's singing and it just cuts to Nazi's like, the hell is she singing now? Like he's just so fucking tired of it. Or obviously the hold on, I gotta take this. What happened? Alright. But you can't be mad. What happened?
I was minding my own business.
Bullshit! I was! It's
I
funny
need to
because he
rewatch
genuinely
Hellsing
was.
Abridged because I'm going to be partially basing my Vampire the Masquerade character on Alucard from a Abridged series.
Dude,
To be fair, like what I like about Hellsing Abridged is one, like everyone in the abridged community said that's the only anime that they could see never being like abridged, and Team 4 Stars just like, yeah, we're gonna do it. And it pokes a lot of fun of like that series being really, really cool, but also being really fucking stupid too. Like, i.e., they made Alucard so powerful that they just had to like figure a way to write him out of the story for like a significant portion, and the only way they can do it's like, well, what if we put him on an aircraft carrier and set, do the vampires and running water myth, and like they're like, I guess, like it's very jarring when that part happens. Like it needs to happen because the other characters need time to develop and all of that. But it is like really bad writing mixed with like really fucking great writing, and they poke fun of that a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I still can't get over the like Abridged is so good. I mean, everything about it is so like just and they yelled out, "Get on your knees!" And I replied with, "I'm not your mother last night." And they took exception to that. It's just they took exception to that. Cut to like 9 dudes with MP5s lighting them the fuck up. But you know how that old song and dance goes. And I killed all but one of them. What happened to the last one? Pussed out like a bitch.
Yeah, like it's really good, and I enjoy that series a lot. And the source material is also good. Like it is way easier to.
Insanely.
It is
honestly, Alucard's like, I hate vampires. Alucard's the only cool vampire. Him and Dracula.
Yeah, he's Dracula.
I don't hate vampires. I just like have never ever. No, Alucard.
Rewind.
Is
Alucard's
Dracula's son.
No,
he's Dracula's son.
No, in Hellsing specifically, he's Dracula.
Okay. I just meant like in general, like when most people write vampire stories, Alucard and Dracula are usually the only well-written vampires. That's what I was trying to get at. Not let.
And a lot of the times they're the same because Alucard's Dracula backwards.
But what about Dr. Acula?
Dr. Acula.
Dr. Acula. Dude,
what about Dr. Akak?
It just reminded me of a stupid joke. I was watching Creepcast the other day, and they were like making this joke about like the creepy gas station guy, and it's just like, oh, you don't want to go down to the swamp, Mr. Wellers. He likes you O negative blood type fellas, and like, you go down to the swamp, and it's like, hi, I'm Dr. Wellers. I run a blood clinic. Are you willing to donate today? It's like just the creepy gas station guy like leading you to like something so innocuous and actually harmless.
I haven't watched like other than like clips of it, but like I get the
Creepcast
vibe
is
that
good.
those two or three or however many dudes, they just butt fuck each other all the time. Don't know why I
Wendigoon
get
is
that
a
vibe.
Wendigoon is a highly good Christian boy, and Papa Meat is Meat Canyon. So that's that.
Papa Me absolutely is a degenerate. He's got a fucking bad dragon dildo. I fucking love him.
Dude, that is why I love the pairing so much, because they both love horror, and you have Isaiah Wendigoon, who is just like, this good, sweet Christian boy the entire time. He doesn't say fuck. He doesn't say, like, the most you hear him say is like, damn it, or hell, maybe bastard, right? Like, and so he's very, like, because he's a Sunday school teacher, like, outside of like the whole YouTube thing. Like, he teaches Sunday school not for money, but just like as a good Christian boy would.
To meet kids, yeah, Christianity.
Don't you dare talk about Wendigoon that way.
Oh,
Right? He's one YouTuber
I'm
I will
just
defend
making
into
a
the grave.
Christianity and children joke.
Look,
That's
Wendigoon
not
and Germa,
Wendigoon-centric.
Wendigoon and Germa are the only two YouTubers, and Charborg are the only two YouTubers, only three that like deserve defended. I can't count. All right, they deserve defended because they're actually like cool dudes.
No, I'm pretty sure they don't do that behavior, and also like just because like a few people do that behavior in a practice does not like make a whole religion evil. People, we're not saying Christians are evil. They should strive to be
really
better,
funny
though.
Yeah, it's always really funny to see because like I love Creepcast so much because you have the most polar opposite ends of the spectrum. You have, like I said, Wendigoon, Sunday school teacher, very Christian, very PG, not PG-13, I guess, maybe PG, whatever. And then you have Meat Canyon,
the Goon
Hunter
King,
Hancock,
the Goon King,
who got famous from the you got a tight little boy pussy on you.
Side note, fuck you, Warner Brothers, for claiming that
Warner
video,
for
and also
getting rid of
canonically
Wabbit season.
saying that Bugs Bunny is a struggling, recovering rapist.
I'm sorry, wait, when did they canonically say he's a recovering rapist? I don't remember
So
that.
by them copyright claiming that makes that video canon to Bugs Bunny, like, because Warner Brothers owns that. So canonically, Bugs Bunny is a struggling, recovering rapist, like, period.
And he canonically, repeatedly rapes Elmer Fudd. Okay.
Yes. Like what else does it mean?
Me.
They own that. What else could it mean? What else could it mean? That's the only thing.
It's like when Disney. It's like when Disney said, we own any fan art that is made of our stuff, and it's just like the first thing people were posting was Elastigirl with her tits out.
I mean, to be fair, you should always post Elastigirl with her tits out.
So it's like, oh, you
I
own this?
I am not. That is not a joke. That is not a bit. I am absolutely fine with people being horny for her because one, she's an adult, and two, like, goddamn that ass.
Okay. Who's Roger
Fuck
Corman?
cartoons, kids. Fuck cartoons.
Who's Roger Corman?
I have no clue.
I have no idea.
Well, he died. I just, as we were talking about Meat Canyon, he retweeted that Roger Corman has sadly passed away at the age of 98.
Yeah, if you could figure out who that is and what they've done, then maybe I can give you an opinion.
Roger Corman. Okay, so it seems like he makes some really shitty B movies, and not like, shitty like, oh, these are
I
awful,
like
but
shitty
like
B
clearly.
movies.
No, exactly. He made Death Race.
Oh, yo, he made Death Race.
He made The Unborn. Oh, dude, he did Piranha.
I remember Piranha.
Haunting of Hell House. Death Race 2050, obviously. Dino Croc Super Gator. Dino Shark. He did Sharktopus?
Yeah, bro was making movies.
Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader. Piranaconda.
Piranaconda.
Okay, yeah, no, that sucks. Dude. dude, I fucking love Sharktopus. I don't. It's a bad movie, but like, it's one of those movies that's intentionally bad. It's a shitty B
Tastes
movie.
good. Tastes good.
I think my shitty
Junk
B
food.
horror movie, my favorite shitty B horror movie is probably Is it Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving. It's one where the turkey chest bursts out of the guy and he goes, "Gobble gobble, motherfucker."
I really like Jerry Seinfeld's B movie. That is the best B movie.
Shut the fuck, dude. You want to talk about hot chicks? The chick that B fucks is so hot.
Oh yeah, imagine getting bodied by a bee though. Like Patrick.
Okay, I don't know.
Warburton, how are you still?
I'm just saying,
alive?
if I was in that universe, the second that chick dumped Patrick Warburton, I'd try to suck his dick. I mean, what?
Look, I think Patrick Warburton does deserve more blowjobs. Like unironically, like that man should have his penis sucked a lot.
Go ahead, come take it.
Take a look at my Peter.
Like he just quotes anytime you go to give Patrick Warburton a blowjob, he just quotes the fucking first episode of Venture Brothers with just the "Go ahead, come take it."
It's either that or he just like reads like the beginning of Genesis every time. It's one or the other.
Mood he's feeling in.
Yeah.
Dude, I would fuck. What was I gonna say? Like, shitty B movies are always like funny because there's no like what downside is there? Because it's like, oh yeah, I like you go into that movie knowing that it's gonna be bad. So at least you know you can have fun with it. Like, have you guys seen the Postal movie by Uwe Boll?
Oh god.
That movie fucking sucks, but it's fun. At least it's fun.
It's like when Andrew and I went to go see Batman. The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I said, "Hey man, this place has got a bar. So either this movie is going to be really good, like actually, and we're going to be drunk and it's going to be fun, or this movie is going to be so bad that it's going to be really fun that we're drunk." Like it's like that kind of thing. But like B movies, like B horror movies are just like, and like either they're good for like the right reasons, or they're good for the wrong reasons, and it's a good time.
Like, here's the thing.
Regardless,
I watched, like I said earlier, I watched VHS 94, VHS 99 earlier. And I was like, I went into 94 with the mindset of, I'm not sure how good these are going to be because, it's a horror movie anthology. There's not really a overarching narrative that I have to care about. So
in one of them there is, I do remember in one of them there is.
For the SWAT team is like technically an overarching narrative, but that in itself is its own.
It's so
horror
loose
story.
that it doesn't matter though.
That's what I mean. Is exactly, and so I'm watching it and I'm like, I don't know how good this is gonna be. I hope it's good, and I watch it and. Oh my god, I have fallen in love with the VHS movies. They are so fucking good because like they get so many cool directors, so many cool effects. Like every story that they've told, even like I've ranked them, personally, and it's like yeah, this one is at the bottom, but it's only at the bottom because these three at the top were like fucking crazy, and like this one was still fine. Like
movies are what the ABCs of death could have been.
Exactly. Yeah. No, you're that's actually 100% right.
I fucking like. I like the idea of the ABCs of death, but the problem is like because they fit 26 micro stories in, it's doomed to like have like at least 10 of them, like I feel like ABCs of death, like from what I remember, only had 5 stories that were worth anything. Like it's really unfortunate, but yeah, VHS movies, they fucking slap.
99. I don't want to spoil anything, but I also kind of want to talk about at least one of the segments from 99. One of my favorite segments, which I didn't even rank at the top. I think it like is in number 3 or 4 of my ranking. So like that's what I mean. Like it doesn't matter where it's ranked. It's still fucking awesome. Like shredding like starts off with these douchebag kids that like they call themselves Rack because that's their initials, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to this place where the this band Bitch Cat got stomped to death by their people or whatever, like because of a fire, and then their corpses caught fire, and it's like that's fucked. Okay, I already know where this is going, and let's just fast forward all the horror stuff, blah blah blah, it ends with them all getting killed and dismembered, and then their body parts are put back together and made to play on stage, like, because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to go there and play on their stage where, like, they all died or whatever. And so their corpses are made to play on stage, and because it's like, the arm has been disconnected, like the torso has been, like, it looks like fucking old animatronics that have weathered down and, like, are being held together by, like, strings, and it's such a visceral looking, like, effect, and it's so good, and I love it so much. And if you haven't seen the VHS movies, which I know you haven't, Andrew, go watch them. Maybe not 1 and 2 and Viral. 1 and 2 are eh. Like, just start with 94.
I actually liked 1 and 2. Those are the ones that obviously started off with.
I started with them. I started with them. I haven't watched Viral. I refuse to watch Viral because the fact that it's VHS Viral and it's about, like, oh yeah, camcorders and, like, the internet and stuff. It's like it defeats the purpose of VHS. Like, the title is defeated immediately.
Yeah, like,
Also,
it's like
one of the worst ones.
Yeah, like it's one of those things to where it's like I understand like the modernization like twist on it, but like the whole thing about it being scary is it's analog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is Andrew here, or did he pass out while joking?
I'm still here.
Okay, I just feel bad because I said something about VHS and then you didn't talk, and then I thought maybe like you felt like you couldn't talk. Sorry. You did it again. He's doing it again.
He's doing it again.
You can speak, buddy. This isn't an Adam Sandler.
Yeah, every time I try to speak, you're like, oh, you can speak. You can speak. It's like, even when you're trying to let me speak, you're talking over me.
I'm sorry.
It's time to play the game. How fast can I trigger my friends?
Remember, I control
Andrew,
the
speak.
recording. I can just stop this at any time.
How quickly
Andrew,
can
speak.
I trigger my friend?
But no, you were talking about like B horror movies, and I remember a couple years ago, it was around Christmas time of all times, and I'm at my brother's house, and my roommate's like, we should watch a horror movie.
I remember this story.
And my brother's fiance is basically, okay, but let's watch a Christmas themed horror movie. So they start browsing through
Black Christmas. It's the best Christmas horror theme.
So there's that, and there's Jack Frost. Which is really funny because of the carrot scene.
We ended up watching, I think it was called Santa Slays. It had Goldberg in it.
I was gonna say, is that the one with the wrestler?
Yes.
That one's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's not even fun B horror.
Goldberg is like the worst wrestling actor ever, and I wish that he wasn't in anything because he sucks, and also he fucked over Bret Hart. Fuck Goldberg.
Dude,
can't even wrestle
the
right.
Santa Slay. When you get a bad B horror movie where like the B isn't even like fun, that's how you know you fucked up. Santa Slays is not fun.
It's because Bill Goldberg's got his dumb bald head in it.
Yeah. Did your roommate pick that one, Andrew?
No. Because she didn't want to watch anything that was being suggested, so my brother's fiance just picked one at random.
Fair. Still, Black Christmas is always my go-to for a Christmas horror movie.
Krampus is like, if you find a good Krampus movie, it's not bad. But like,
well, the movie Krampus itself is fine. It's just like, eh.
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, normal people learned that like the Germans have the tale about Krampus, like, and there was like about a 6 or 7 year trend where people were discovering that, so people were making movies about it or shows or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, which is fine. It's just one of those, like, that's what normies do. Like, insert Slender Man. Like, remember that? Remember
oh my god, that movie was so terrible. Do you remember that movie? That movie sucked. Did you ever see that movie, Andrew?
I didn't give it the time of day.
Okay.
Because I knew better.
I watched maybe 30 minutes of it on MTV while I was over at someone's house. And that's the time of day
I
I
didn't
gave.
give it the time of day because I knew better.
What's arguably the worst horror movie you guys have ever seen?
I'm a horror movie fan, so I'm the wrong person to ask, really.
Andrew?
Any of the Final Destination movies after like the second one?
Okay, this Final Destination 3 is pretty good, although Final Destination 4 is real shit, yeah.
Final Destination, like, even in 2, like, doesn't understand what Final Destination is anymore.
Yeah.
Like, 2's not a bad movie, but, like, it definitely doesn't have the same themes as the first one.
They just, like, go for how wacky can we make a kill, yeah.
And, like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, those movies are fine, and they don't offend me. I'm sure they offend somebody, though.
I don't know, if I necessarily have a, like, horror movie I hate. It's hard to think. You know, never mind. Fear Street Part 3. That came quickly. Because, like, it ruined everything that the first two set up by being like, oh, it isn't a witch's curse. It's actually just this guy in town who reads from a book, like, every 10 years.
I don't like Insidious. Like, I think that might count.
I don't like
maybe.
most ghost movies.
Yeah, like, the tropes are just, like, are way overplayed, and they're not very good, usually.
I will say this,
like,
I don't remember, it was one of those movies like Insidious. Every now and then they have a really good scene, but, like, sitting through all the crap you have to sit through to get to it isn't really worth it. Because the one I'm thinking of, it's this writer, I think, found these VHS tapes of murders that had happened.
Oh, Sinister.
Yes.
Ethan Hawke. Dude, that movie's good, though. That movie's great. I actually really like Sinister.
But yeah, the scene I'm thinking of is, it's like a POV shot of somebody pushing a lawnmower. And at the very end of the tape, there's a body in like a burlap sack, and it cuts away right when the video would have hit, right when they would have ran over it.
I know the answer. Jeepers Creepers 3.
Oh, actually, you know what? You're right. Any of the Jeepers Creepers movies, because all those movies were made by a pedophile. They were made by a pedophile, and I refuse to support the Jeepers. I refuse to support the. Just like you refuse to support the guy at Gearbox. He's a pedophile, and I don't support
He actually went to
Creepers.
jail, though. Like, there is a difference. Like, he went to jail, as opposed to Randy Pitchford is just walking out. Like, in theory, the dude who directed Jeepers Creepers, like, actually did, like, do time and, like,
still gets money if I buy those movies.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he paid for it. Like, that's the distinct difference.
Okay. I still refuse to participate in any Jeepers Creepers movies because it was made by a pedophile. When he's dead, I'll watch the movies.
I mean, you could just watch them for free.
I mean, yeah, I could. But, like, it's a moral thing. Like Andrew, back me up here, right? Please.
I'm just saying there's a slight difference. I'm just saying there's a slight difference because he did actually do time in jail and shit.
I understand that. I understand that. However, you can see my point.
And I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong at all.
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying those movies are actually, like, the first two are so creepy and unsettling, and, like, it's probably got everything to do with that guy was a pedophile.
Yeah.
Because the way the creeper acts, like how he licks the window and sniffs the fucking kids, like, it's really unsettling.
They actually had the director in makeup, yeah. That wasn't true.
Nah, the actor that's in the creeper costumes a really, like, great actor. Like,
I thought you said he was a really massive pedophile. That's where I thought that was kind of gonna be like, oh yeah, he was also a pedophile.
It's just one of those things to where, like, I fully understand not supporting, like, somebody, but at the same time, I'm also somebody that, like, does believe that people can, like, I have to believe that people can change, because if people cannot change, then, like, what's the point of trying, like, to be a better person?
I believe people can change, but I feel like the second you fuck a kid, it's out the window. Fuck you. You fucked the kid. Too late.
See,
You're,
like,
you're,
and
you're done.
I understand that line of thought, but I really do want to believe that somebody can be sorry for just about anything and like actually atone for it. Like, I don't.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I don't want to like close that door off on anyone because like otherwise humanity's just like worthless and we should all just like be nuked like today.
You know, for all the Cormac McCarthy I've read, I should probably, be less evil, but nah.
I mean,
Like,
to be
if you've
fair,
ever read or watched Cormac McCarthy's The Road, this is a movie very well endowed in hope and the innominable weight of the human spirit. And it's just like, man, if I saw a pedophile, I'd probably kill him. You know what? Friday the 13th Part 4 also really sucks. Not Part 4, Part 5.
Part
the one that
5?
doesn't have Jason. Yeah.
I mean, like,
And
the
Part 8.
idea is interesting of having
Hey,
a copycat
Part
killer.
1 didn't have Jason in it, and it was good.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't mind that. It's just like the Roy Burns. No, it's his name's Roy Burns, I think.
The copycat
it's the-
killer thing is an interesting idea. I don't think they
Interesting idea.
executed it very
It's
well.
no, because like you see him for like 2 scenes, and he's a total creep in both scenes. Like there's a scene where he's like carrying a dead body because he's an EMT, and like the sheriff says something. He goes, "Are you talking to me, sheriff?" Huh? No. I thought you were talking to me. And then he walks away. Like
I see
it's
you,
literally
Matt, and
just
I
like,
raise you, Josh, in Until Dawn.
okay, but like at least they were kind of going for a cheesy, shitty B horror movie thing. Like
Yeah.
they were trying to set up Roy Burns as this like intimidating motherfucker or whatever, and like
Then explain
he's
like all the Hellraisers after Hellraiser 4.
I don't like the Hellraiser movies. Explain that, because they're not
That's
good.
fair. That's fair.
Dude, my problem with Hellraiser, I don't mind a slow burn, but like, holy shit, is the first Hellraiser like it takes so long for Hellraiser to come.
Dude, I literally just got caught in the middle of a circle jerk and couldn't get out. I don't know if you saw that or not, Andrew, but I was just like trying to get out and I had to reload and there was no way out.
No,
Is that what
I'm
you were
laughing at
laughing
the
at,
fact that Caden said it takes Hellraiser so long to come, and my mind went.
Well, because when they show up, he literally goes, "The box, you opened it, we came." Like, okay, so he's
It's
in
an
Dead by Daylight.
allegory about BDSM. Of course it takes him a long time to come. Like, bro's about edging.
Okay.
That's his thing.
In Dead by Daylight, when you play against Pinhead, also I bought a Lament Configurum like forever ago, because anytime I would play in Dead by Daylight against people who were playing Hellraiser or Pinhead, I would always take the fucking box and leave at the end of the game, and then I would send them a picture of it and be like, "Got your box, Pinhead. What are you gonna do?" Just because I thought it was funny.
I should also just make that joke for Dead by Daylight heads. When Pinhead is actually a playable character, because like that character is not playable for long periods of time because they have to patch him over and over and over again.
Yeah, but when it comes to Pinhead, like, because they got the original voice actor or the original actor to do the voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
And they tweaked some of the lines, so when you open his box, he can teleport to you. It's part of his ability. Like, it'll stop a certain action. Like, if I explain it all, it's going to take too long to explain. Basically, if you don't do his box, you get punished. If you do his box, only one person gets punished, right? If he decides to go to the box at the time. And so, when you go to open his box, he'll teleport and he'll say a line, and everyone thinks it's so fucking funny because he'll go, "The box, you opened it. I came," and like there's so much like the amount of times he says "I came" in a single trial has become synonymous. So that is specifically why I said the cum joke.
Gotcha.
Because I can only associate Pinhead with cum now.
I've never played against Pinhead, but I think the most because again he's been down like on and off like since I've played the game.
Yeah.
I still think the most annoying killer in the whole fucking game is fucking Albert Wesker.
Yeah, Wesker's pretty annoying.
Absolutely.
I hate Plague.
Absolutely.
I hate Plague. Legion's really annoying to go against. Anyone
Mr.
that has
Bellman is pretty
fucking
shitty to
hate the
go
Doctor.
against.
I hate the Doctor, dude. The Doctor's so annoying. Because
Yeah,
like
the
I'm
electrocutionist
not gonna.
or whatever. Yeah.
We shouldn't have this conversation because I feel like Andrew's gonna feel left out because we're gonna go on a tirade about Dead by Daylight, and I don't think he's ever.
I've played
You
it
haven't played
once or
it.
twice.
Okay, that's what I was gonna
It's
say. Like, I feel like
it's
you haven't played it a lot.
it's a game that if you try to get into it now, unless you are playing with a group of people who are either really
Yeah.
good at teaching you how to play it or are also at your skill level, it's almost impossible to get into.
Yeah, exactly. Like playing by yourself just sucks now. Dead by Daylight, it really because it's a live service game, and it's not like live service in the same sense that like anyone could just pick up Fortnite whenever. It's like, oh yeah, so there's 32 killers. This one
It
does this. This one
doesn't.
does this. Like here's the entire guidebook, and it's like as thick as the fucking Holy Bible. It's like, what is this chapter 1? Oh, that's just the first killer, dude.
It doesn't help that like the fan base is a lot
Are a
like the
bunch of
Dark Souls
annoying-
fan base, where they're just fucking assholes about like, oh well, you're just
Everything.
unskilled, and the only way to become skilled is to be skilled. Like,
Dude, yeah, no. Firstly, that, but secondly, one of the other annoying thing, I hate the Dead by Daylight community so much because like they're not horror fans. It's a bunch of, and I don't care if you call me sexist. I don't care if you find me in the street, beat me up, rip my ears off, whatever. It's a bunch of annoying white chicks who fucking think they like horror, but only want Ghostface to fucking rail them and want to play as hot chicks in the game. That's all it is. That's all it fucking is half the
well,
community.
and then they
don't
like
know a
just
goddamn
announced
thing
they're
about
doing
horror.
a D&D partnership, and
people are
everyone's like,
bitching so
D&D's
much.
not horror. I'm like, man, D&D is whatever you want it to be. Shut
No,
the
dude, my
fuck up.
My favorite thing is somebody said that, and I was like, oh man, you really like the Trickster, the K-pop character in the fucking game. He's not horror. Why don't you go read some fucking Mind Flayer lore, and that's more horrifying than half the shit of your favorite characters in the entire
Like,
game. Fuck you.
Mind flayers or beholders, like there's like
It's
there's
terrifying.
fucking
It's
werewolves and
genuinely scary.
vampires in D&D. Like, bro,
D&D
like, come
is
on.
scary, yeah. And it's just so annoying to like have to sift through that many people because like it's always like they always play as the hot chicks. And like Alan Wake, one of horror's greatest icons, came to Dead by Daylight, and so many of the community who only plays as this Michaela Reed chick who's like, oh, she's a witch and blah blah blah, and that's why she's so cool. Like she's literally just hot girl shit, the character, right? And
Right.
Alan Wake comes to the game, and there was just so many, just another white dude in a suit, and it's like, dude, fuck you. That's Alan fucking Wake, all right? They said that about Nick Cage as well. How can you be mad that Nick fucking Cage is going to be in Dead
Voice
by
acted. Voice acted too. Like, that's what's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. It like Alan Wake also was voiced by his guy. I'm sorry, Andrew. I said we're not gonna go on a Dead by Daylight tirade, and then
It's fine.
I apologize. I fuck, dude. The community like pisses me off so much when it comes to this game because it's just like, like I said, it's a bunch of people who, and I guess saying white girls isn't like a fair stipulation. They're all assholes. Fuck them all. They're not horror fans, and I don't have a problem with introducing people into horror. And I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't believe in gatekeeping. I think everyone should be allowed to enjoy stuff. But the second you come in and you're like, no, this is stupid. It's not scary. It's not this. It's not. You're an asshole. You don't know fucking shit. Like, dude, the amount of people I've met on Dead by Daylight, dude. Oh my fucking god! I'm sorry. It's like Fortnite kids, where like they like, oh, it's the Stormtrooper from Fortnite. I had somebody tell me that dude, it's crazy. They made movies about the dude in Dead by Daylight, and this was a chick, by the way. She's like, yeah, they made movies about the dude in Dead by Daylight. I was like, what? Yeah, Michael Myers, and it's like, I will. Like, oh my god, these people are so fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, I know we've harped on it before, but fuck Rob Zombie for taking all the mystery out of Michael Myers' childhood and making his family white trash.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, oh, dude, is he evil? What is he? What's wrong with Michael Myers? Oh, he's just a redneck from bad. Fuck. Okay, I'm
Like,
done. I don't want to be angry anymore.
The appeal of Michael
I think
Myers
it's a
was
good
that he
t-
lived in a regular American town in a regular house. The appeal is that can happen in any neighborhood. That's the appeal.
Yeah, exactly.
Of it.
That's what's
That's
creepy
the
about it.
appeal.
Is like horror is best left like, dude, VHS does it really well, where it's like it doesn't explain some of the stuff that happens. It's like, holy shit, that's freakier because I don't know what happened. All right. I'm done being angry though. I'm not gonna fucking go on another tirade. I apologize, Andrew, that I said, oh, I'm not gonna talk about Dead by Daylight because you don't know a lot about that, and I would feel bad because I feel like you'd feel left out. And then went on like a 10-minute tirade about why I fucking hate Dead
I
by
think it's a
Daylight.
good time to end the show.
I
Anyways.
want to see what the spam level is real quick. Maybe it'll be funny. Maybe it'll be really funny if it's bad and we just cut out.
What?
This is a fan-made level based off of Rust.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a fucking Call
What,
of
like
Duty
from
level.
Modern Warfare? Yeah. Do you have anything you want to go on a tirade about, Andrew? Any angries?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
I've been
remember
joking
you-
for 3 months and I haven't gotten a single inch. I'm so angry.
I know in like something you wanted to talk about, you mentioned customers who are stupid, like stupid people in general. I feel like you have a story revolving around where was it? Customers being absolutely fucking.
Let me write something down real quick.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
I just was reading.
Getting notes to the editor. Our editor's the one that wrote that word, by the way. You need to be mad at our editor, not us.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I honestly can't remember the entire story now. It's just I had a customer call in and ask a really stupid question, and then get mad at me because what happened?
I mean, to be fair, I get mad at you all the time.
I can tell a customer story from today if
I'm
you
on
want.
their side.
Sure.
I'm on their
Okay.
side.
Just so it might jog your memory. So this guy and his girlfriend or wife came in and they were like, "Oh, can I get a fishing license?" And I go, "Yeah, sure. You get a piece of mail with your name and address." And the guy goes, "Well, I came in here earlier and someone did that without my piece of mail and address." And I was like, "Well, they did it wrong. I need a piece of mail or I can't do it." And he goes, I don't want to say where I work. You can bleep it. You work at fucking. It's not that serious. And it's like, dude, yelling at me is not gonna fix your dumbassery, all right? It's not my fault. I don't make the rules. I'm just enforcing them. You want someone to yell at? Tell me to call my manager so you can yell at them. Like it's not my fault. You came unprepared and then got mad that I couldn't print a fishing license for you.
So
How the fuck are you mad about wanting to go fishing?
Yeah, I do have another story about a fishing license. Now you said something about that. I did a fishing license for a young lady. She had a, out of country ID. She had a piece of mail with her stuff on it. She had a social security card. Had everything she needed to get the fishing license. So I filled it out. And I asked her if everything on the, it's all the information that she gave me correct. She's like, yeah. It's like, okay. Paid for it, printed it out. She looks at it. That's not my right address. It's like, that's the address you provided. It's like, what do you mean it's the address I provided? She pulls out her ID and hands it to me. This is the address I need. That's not the address you provided. You gave me an out-of-country ID,
piece of mail,
and a piece of mail.
So she
didn't pull out her ID. She pulled out a picture of her ID. She had a picture of her ID on the phone. One, I can't use that. I have to have the actual ID here.
Yeah.
Two, that piece of mail should have had that address on it.
Obviously.
So what do I have to do to get this fixed? Like, come back with your ID?
Come back in a year.
Well, no, they can get it reprinted with the correct things on it for like an additional $4 or something. But like,
pull the invincible meme. That's the fun part. You don't.
That's the neat part. You don't.
Man, Invincible's really. I cannot wait for season 3. I'm pumped.
Okay, I still need to watch season 2.
I just need I need Andrew to just go full Philip Graves on a customer one time, just like, oh, what do you mean you can't do this? I mean, if you don't get the fuck out of my sight, I'm gonna have to put you down. Are you threatening me? I don't make threats, soldiers. I'll make guarantees. Just bring out your full fucking redneck. Just yep.
Fucking yee yee.
There are days I just want to go off on customers, but it's not worth it.
I almost went off on that customer today because he's just yelling at me the whole time, and I'm just sat there like, dude,
I'm so
it's a
glad I
goddamn
don't.
fishing license.
I'm so glad I
Like-
don't have customers face to face anymore.
Here's the thing: it's like 7 o'clock at night when I'm trying to do this. By the way, you're not going fishing now, bro. You're not.
Are we going fishing now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh god, I
you
remember
going-
a couple years back. This was like the first year of COVID, and the store decided, we're not going to do a 1-day thing for Black Friday. We're gonna do
The whole
sales
weekend,
through the entire weekend of November. And my position, every day there was a sale, I had to be there at 5 a.m. 2 hours before the store opened.
Yeah, to get stuff
So-
ready
I
or whatever.
remember.
I get there like 4:45. I'm getting back to my area to start prepping it for the sale, and I get stopped by a customer 2 hours before we open, demanding I get them help in electronics. I'm like,
I remember this.
yeah, we're not open for another 2 hours. It's like, well, how the fuck did I get in then?
It's like, that's a very good question, sir.
How the fuck did you get in?
And I'm just
Do
like,
I need to call the police?
it's like, I don't know, but you're trespassing right now because we don't open until 7 o'clock. And I started to walk away. And they're like, well, I need help in electronics. Aren't you going to help me? It's like, again, we don't open until 7 o'clock. You're not going to get help until 7 o'clock.
It is.
I love dealing with unhinged people.
Dude, there's some of the dumbest people out there. Like, dude, I swear, like, when I was younger, I heard horror stories about working retail and whatnot, and it's like, dude,
You don't know
surely
until
people
you know.
can't. It's like, surely people can't be that dumb, and then you're sat down, they just. It's like have you seen the Twitter meme where it's like bitches will be like, oh yeah, I like pancakes, so you hate waffles? It's like literally that. Because this one time I had a guy, I had a guy who was like, hey, how much is this rug? And I scan it, and I'm like, it's $50, dude. And he's like, well, it was in a spot that said 25, and I'm like, okay, well, it's 50, so there's that. And he's like, oh, so it's my fault? And I went, no, it's whoever
Yes.
put the rugs there's fault, but it's not my fucking fault either. I didn't say that because I can't, but I was like, it's not my fault either, man. I was like, look, it's not your fault. I never said it was your fault. I'm just simply saying it's $50 because
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
saying
what
it's
you
somebody's
asked.
fault.
I remember.
it's
I was
not my
tagging
fault.
A bunch of shit
I didn't
for
put it there.
clearance in my section, and somebody picks up an item. The item was like $40 originally, and it's marked down to like $7.99 is what the system marked it down to. He picks it up, looks at the clearance tag. Well, that's not fucking clearance. It's like it literally says right on it was $40
Clearance.
and is now $7.99.
That's pretty clearance to me.
Yeah.
How is he like that's not fucking clear? What was the item? Like
I honestly don't remember. This was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, okay, fair. I just was like, how do you look at something that was originally $40 and you can't? I bought a Lego R2D2 set today. That was $100. If somebody handed me this set and I was like, oh, it's 1,000 pieces, it's on clearance for $20, and I went, that's not fucking clearance. I'd be an idiot. I'd be a goddamn moron. I'd be a fucking idiot.
Thank you for that.
Idiot.
But
God.
another thing that people will constantly do,
Stupid.
our store has an app. And if you scan an item,
Oh god.
it will say what the price of the item is on the website.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times when they'll scan a clearance item, it will come up the regular price on the app. So I had a guy who he started picking things up, and this is as I'm marking him down. He picks them up, scans it. Well, that price isn't right. I don't want it. Picks up a different item, scans it. Picks up another item, scan. He comes up to me. Why are all these marked down to like $1 and $2 when they're coming up on the app for full price? And I literally pick out my phone, pick out our, pick up our in-store app, scan it. It's like, no, it's marked right. The website pulls up. The website pulls up the online price.
I don't know. Let's ask our good friend Walter Goggins. We'll find out for you real quick.
The guy that like you say that to.
Speaking
He goes, well,
of
maybe
racism,
you should kill yourself.
I have another story.
Oh God!
No, this is funny. This is funny. I promise. It's kind of sad, but it's funny. So, me and another coworker are trying to take down a display in our sporting goods section, and this guy comes up to us. Hey, guys know where I can find a metal detector? I'm like, yeah, we don't sell those in store. It's like, oh. So what do you feel about all those filthy immigrants coming over the border?
I definitely remember when I worked retail, like, there were a couple of people that just felt comfortable talking like that.
Yeah. And
dude, it's absurd how many people will just come up and like say some of the because it's like we have a bunch of workers in the store who are foreign, and they'll be like, yeah, I couldn't get a straight answer because I couldn't understand their thing and their accent's like, that's totally reasonable. All these fucking immigrants keep leading me the wrong way. It's like, it's down that aisle, sir. Thank you. Glad you're white. White power. And it's like, oh God.
In the customer's defense, up until that last sentence, in the customer's defense, I have had a lot of customers where they're looking for something that's in HBA.
Yeah.
And the person in HBA sent them to automotive.
No, I've had that numerous times, like where it's like, yeah, I'm looking for this, and they sent me here, and like I'm like, we're in the Lego aisle, dude. Those are zip ties. What the fuck?
Well, it's one of those things too, where it's like because the customer's racist, they can equate it to that person's brown, so like that's why they were wrong, as opposed to it's like, nah, that person's either an asshole or they're stupid, and that's the real.
Or they're lazy. Dude, for the most part, I feel like it's lazy.
Half the people we work with.
Dude, because I swear to God, like sometimes, dude, one of my favorite things they do is like if I'm nearby, they do sounds racist, but I'm not trying to be racist. Is like they'll just feign ignorance in the sense that they'll be like, "Oh, me no speak English," and then they'll point at me, like it's like, "Hey, do you know where this thing is?" And they'll just point at me, and like the customer will like, it'll be like a horror movie, like slow head turn, look at me, and I'll just be like, God damn it, I have so much shit to do right now. I don't want to deal with customers, but because this person's working near me, they're going to point every goddamn customer at me now.
Yeah, I remember a couple days ago, I'm working this, like, I've got 2 pallets of hardware stacked, like, a foot above my head that I have to get done. And there are three employees heading back to the back room for some reason. They were pushing an empty either top sock cart or L cart, but they're pushing an empty cart, and the customer stopped them, asked them if they could help load up this piece of furniture onto that cart. And they walk away from the customer. They walk up to me, who's working this pallet of stuff. It's like, this customer needs something loaded onto a flat cart, and they start walking away. And I'm like, do you have an empty flat cart? Oh, are we allowed to do that for him? And I must have just given him the dad look or something, because they just, like, realized they said something really fucking stupid.
Yep, I remember people doing that. I still think my favorite time when I worked for that company is when I worked night shift, and I worked at electronics, which, like, 1, I actually liked the job, and 2, that meant that I had, like, control. Yeah, but that also meant I had control of the phone, because at nighttime, all of the phone calls get directed to electronics, because somebody has to be in electronics, so somebody's going to be by the phone. So for me, that just unlocked dickhead mode. Like, people would call and they would, like, be funny because it's nighttime and teenagers don't have anything better to do. And, like, I specifically remember one customer, like, asking about, like, condoms and, like, laughing and giggling. And I said, well, you know, you could try being an adult and just go into the healthcare section. It's literally right there. Can't miss it.
Eric, were you in the state we're currently in right now?
Yeah.
I'm
And,
sorry.
I'm almost certain it wasn't you. Anyway.
No, I called Walmart's before, and I would do that. So I would like to say, did somebody ever ask you about Disney's Bolt, the video game? Because that was probably me. That was I don't know why that shit was the funniest thing to me and my friends. We would prank call electronics and ask if they had Disney's Bolt, the video game.
But no, like, so that's like they got upset and they're like, well, you're not being very nice to me. And I literally told them, well, it fucking sucks to suck, doesn't it? And they're like, we're gonna call your manager. And then they called back and they're like, hello, we just had an employee. I'm like, yeah, I know. You can try not calling here.
I had a customer. It was a bunch of little kids. This is at when I was working at the old store that Eric and I used to work at. They had me zoning up the pharmacy area, and a group of teenagers comes up to me. Hey, do you know where I can get the condoms at? Acting all stupid about it. And, you know,
Can't miss them. Like,
yeah,
they're in the easiest spot in the store.
I literally told them they're like the next aisle over, like right here where we're at, just next aisle over. Do you think those ones are going to be big enough for me? I'm like, tell you what, go back to, I think I directed him back to like the fabric counter or something. Or no. I directed him where I was at, where the Band-Aids were. There's those little rubber finger covers. I had a box of those. Like, these will probably fit you better. They need to fit. They need to fit over your dick, not your ego.
Right. Yeah.
You might have to tie it in a knot to keep it to fit, you know. But
the other day, I had to buy condoms, and I shop at the same store I work, and so I go up to Andrew. I'm like, "Hey, Andrew, can you help me buy something?" And he's like, "What is it?" I'm like, I need condoms. I don't want to like interact with anyone that I don't like. I don't.
You can just get a self-checkout.
No. They're locked up now.
Oh no.
And so I don't want to go up to like, you know, someone I work with and be like, hey, my team lead, how are you today? Oh, you know, I'm doing good. What's up, Caden? I need the condoms unlocked.
That's crazy. Like I've seen like places like starting to like lock up stuff like that. I just didn't know where you guys worked like was considered.
They
one
lock
of
up the
those
condoms
areas.
not because they lock up the condoms not because they need to lock up the condoms, but because they need to lock up the vibrators because those get stolen a lot.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because they're like
gonna keep getting stolen. The vibrators are going to keep getting stolen because no one wants to check someone out for a vibrator. They're just going to hand it to them. We're supposed to walk them up. There's no way. If I grab a vibrator for someone, I'm not going to fucking be like, hey, I got to check you out at Sporting Goods. I'm like, here you go. Bye. I don't want to see you ever again.
I had a customer come up to me one day. They had this like, little tiny, like, it looks like about a third of a AAA battery. Yeah, I need to, do you guys know where these type of batteries are? I'd never seen one before. I didn't know if we carried them. I was trying to be helpful, and I asked him, what is a battery for? Thinking, okay, if it's like a piece of hardware, I can send them to hardware. They might have the batteries back where we sell the thing that the thing goes in.
Yeah.
And they just kind of look around. Well, it's for a vibrator. And this woman, she looked like she was in her 60s and had just got done huffing a gallon of meth.
Let's go.
That's a rough look.
Fucking meth pussy. Let's go.
All right, dial back like that.
No, never. I will always be about that meth pussy.
Okay. Please tell me the woman didn't immediately interject with, "Oh, what model do you got? I got that."
But no,
No,
it,
she
like,
like
it's
and
because
she said it's for a vibrator, and then like I probably had a look on my face like, why did you just tell me that? And then it's like,
you could have
well, you can
told me
also use it for
anything
garage
else.
door openers. Like,
You
you
could
should
have
have
opened
opened
with
with
that.
Yeah, you
But
could open
like,
the fucking
The
garage
reason
door.
why it's locking those up is just because they used to just have the little like finger ones that like didn't cost anything, but now they sell like the full fucking American
Yeah, we
Challenge
have like
shit.
$50 ones.
The fucking
but
like
who's buying a
real
$50
side.
vibrator from Walmart? Like,
At
just go to a
Walmart,
fucking
dude.
just go to a
Go
fucking
to
sex
a-
shop.
I'll
Go
tell
to a
you who's
sex
not buying
store.
one. My girlfriend, because she doesn't need one.
I think men who are insecure about toys in the bedroom are insecure about themselves. And that's all I gotta say about that.
I'm not insecure about toys in the bedroom. I'm just saying it was a joke, Eric.
Yeah, and mine was a joke too, but you decided
You know,
to take it personally.
I had a
That
manager.
says a whole lot about you and how you feel about
I-
your penis, kid.
I had a manager. Like, you know, a manager I'm buddy with asked me a question because she was making a joke about belts or whatever when I walked over, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, "Oh, you've never been beaten?" I was like, "Well, my mom." She's like, "No, by a girl." I was like, "Yeah, my."
Makes me feel like that's
she
the
goes-
wrong
Mom's
thing
a
to
girl.
say.
What do you mean?
She goes, "By no, I mean by a girl." I was like, "Yeah, my mom."
Like, what
And
do
she's
you
like in the
mean?
bedroom, and I
Yeah, my mom.
No, she's like in the bedroom, you know, with like a significant other. I was like, no, and she's like, you should try it. You might like it. I was like, I don't know. I might have PTSD from when my mom beat me.
In my bedroom.
No, and I was just like, I don't think I want to do that. I don't.
Side note, I
don't think my
really
girlfriend
like
could-
when your mom beats me in your bedroom, Caden.
You know the Danny Sexbang joke where he's like, you know, the girl's like, hit me, and he's like, and he like lets out a wimpy smack. She's like, fine, I'll do it myself. Like, I feel like that's what my girlfriend would do if I was like, hit me. She'd be like, I don't wanna.
Yeah, I'm
think
not
she
a
could bring herself
fan
to do
of. I'm not a fan of
abuse.
punching and choking. Like, I'm not a fan of those things just because I'm a large man and I don't want to hurt a small woman.
No, exactly.
Right,
That's
like,
my thing.
Also, I think
Also, I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, I don't like whenever somebody's in a committed relationship and they don't tell me that they are, because I shouldn't have to treat you like a child and ask you if you're dating somebody before I do things with you. I should be able to trust that you, an adult, can be an adult and tell me that you're with somebody so that I can make the decision if I want to make
Be a
you
piece of shit or
if
not.
I want to be the person that you cheat on your significant other with or not. Like, that's not fair to hide that to me.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
I think cheating's gross in any way.
yeah,
there
don't
are
cheat.
stipulations where I can see.
Like, if the husband's
me,
abusive or something, sure, but like,
there are situations where I can be like, I understand why you're cheating or why like you would go after that girl or that guy that's with somebody, but like they're kind of few and far between.
it's like what that Paramore song is about. Fuck.
It is about fuck. It is
No,
indeed
that
about
song.
fuck.
I can't remember. It
Is indeed about fuck.
I got what I wanted right now. What is that song? God
Is
damn
called
it.
Now?
Mingle? No, it's not Mingle. It's
I didn't say mingle. I said now.
And it felt.
Because that's the only song by
Now? No,
Paramore
Now-
I fucking know.
It's fuck. It's the one that goes
I recently
second kisses don't
learned.
matter. Fuck. It's gonna
Speaking of
piss me off
groups
now.
that were popular at the time, I recently learned that the Black Eyed Peas' "Let's Get It Started Hot" is not what that song is actually about.
Nope.
That is the
is it
censored
about?
version of the song. That meme that I sent earlier, where the chorus is not "Let's Get It Started Hot," it's "Let's Get."
Is that actually what it is?
That is actual. Yeah, I've been lied to my whole life.
Oh my god, I feel. I don't want to know that. Can like someone Men in Black that out of my Misery Business? Misery Business. That's what I'm thinking of. That's the song. It's like their most
okay.
popular song. Holy shit, I'm stupid. How did I not remember Misery Business? Let's end it on Caden is stupid. Stay offended.
I
Fuckers.
mean, Hayden is stupid. There is nothing like that's not an ending. That's just
That's just
a
facts.
status quo. That's just the status quo.
Okay.